Agyapong and Shawa, and again Shawa, anyway, I said that to I said, when the Munam for Kennedy or in Agyapong, I a friend a comprepon and Munam. One a papaye, Nahumobro, Tima, Abadaye, enemy ma, and Shimuni. A comprepon, Ghana to 4 hours. Training Brana Wuboyo, and Yamagina Meka. The actual Bronco no party morning Quagian, and no one send a Meka. Every day is what you're saying. I think more no, a regional water no more brochure. Nanya patenting, cause I would only a coaching we see you. Welcome to me, Obaya, Bema Dianidio. Saran as you come to me, Obaya, Bema Mintonio. And bring me the Jano, Obaya, Befra Mintomoi. Me, you one and so, Obaya, Befa me copio. Ariana Zoo, Obaya, Obesramio, Nebrami, Devias, and also Obaya, Obabeme. I dare super Dawaye, I come back on Shira Dawson. I dare super Dawaye, I come back on Shira Dawson. Yankada was here. The Frankfurter was here. Mobro Moda was here. Olivier was here. TK man that was you. And Sana Wowo, Sarah Sumejiwalaka. Onusu that was you. And Sana Wowo. Way, AB Granter, Meso Medawasio, Medawasio, Mobo don't know me the Agawase, Ebe Kenneth. Me come at you. Oh, dear to me, young free. Papa Yeti, Diwagro. That's the party. We want power. Let's close rank.
reconciliation, unity. If we are not learning to reconcile, and if we are also not learning that Ghana is awake and getting more and more critical, especially of the politicians. Grassroots. We must not take grassroots for a joke. Another quote, and then I will thank you and declare from here that I've launched the institute. Dr. Afarajan, who used to be the electoral commissioner. It was he who said, elections are won at the polling station. I gave you the analogy. I live in my fine bungalow. My children, they are all grown, they've gone. When it comes to voting, perhaps it's just my vote I can go and cast. But the man at the gate, the watchman, has 2, 3 wives, got 10 children. If I do not secure his trust and understanding to support me, do you think I can win that election? So grassroots. Let everybody feel counted. And it's not a matter, just a matter of going to dish out money. It's not just dishing out money. Let the people trust that you, when you have chance, you serve the good interest, inclusively of all of us, humanity. That's the central vision, the central belief. We talked down Kwabuzia Dumbo. What they believed in was common humanity who must be respected and be given dignity of humanity. If we do this, then I tell you we have no problems. And the institute that I see this occasion to launch, I pray God should bless it and should be an institute to impart deeper awareness of what getting involved in party means. It's all about power. Power, if you don't have power, you are dead. That's what it is. So we must know the nature of power, must learn how do we get everybody in the community to appreciate that we are capable when entrusted with power, to use it to serve the general populace, to make life better and happier for all of us as humans. This is what the institute should be about. So I bless the institute and I use this occasion to launch it. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Utie asama zongo fo eka enano. Asem de pao. Zongo fo say omu njindi se MPP, omu di Dr. Baome abeba. But omu di meba dia, omu be tuamano. Omu be tuamano. Sana omu kaya. Omu be tuamano. Amba Enti Ushe North na Ushe Zongwa 2 strongholds. Dr. Baome abegina ebe tofom. E tofom so NDC timi win election. Volta region, me call Jina Volta region, making more votes. I'm a MPP. Where Volta region? Making more votes. I'm a Volta. And yes, sir. Making voters so making enti almost strongholds. No, you know, ebe shaky. Yebe shake you omo. Enintina omusuro Dr. Baome sano. Yes sir. Because omo nyina nim se me be gina ho a. Mema omo showdown. Utie asama
Sofon shugaban kasa John Mahama ya gora kamar shi maluma ne ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne iyi tuba ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne iyi tuba ko ba haka ba sai mu duka mun yi fatiha mu basi sai iyi tuban na ba haka ba Malam John. Sofon shugaban kasa John Mahama ya gwara kamar shi maluma ne ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne iyi tuba ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne iyi tuba ko ba haka ba sai mu duka mun yi fatiha mu basi sai iyi tuban na ba haka ba Malam John.
For prophesying, I have said, as NPP go for their primaries to elect their flag bearer, they should go up and come down. When they count, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has won, not win. They brought guns, we did not run, and you are bringing insult. What is that? I said they brought guns, we did not run, and you are bringing insult. And you two, you are going to defend what I prophesied about. Let everybody share his opinion. I get it. When you hear I prophesy on anything, and people insult me, even you can join them to insult me. At the end of the day, then we will see. I get it. So sure of what I see, what I hear, that I don't need to come and debate you on what I have seen, what I heard. The 2024 election, then other people call me for debate. I said, why debate? Wait, on the 8th, when we find out, we see whether we need debate or not. So I wrote this book, Prophetic Conversations about the New Patriotic Party Flag Bearership. I'll come and take my details, but I don't want to read one. No, maybe one of them.
Mama Jo, Mama Tin, Mama Ha, Best Strong Voice Network. So, Unia Bema or Hiniku Fisafun. So, subscribe here. The best of pass or best subscribe. No, I share my phone so any be eti. For a comment, bra, making kind at the amount. The beer will be and said the end down. The hunchia at the mano. Adia Sahay, Adia Chin baby, we are so abo baby. Said the Americano, and I say we are boy, Adia some baby, Adia so achin baby. And Tibia will be and the hunchia at the man. Unia Bema or Hiniku Fisafun. So, subscribe your best of pass. Best subscribe am I no share my for so enya bi ahwe fa comment bra making kan edema number na that screen is no 508 304 2825 508 304 2825 fa comment fa so making kan edema say only USA now the +1 edi anim so a +1 508 304 2825 fa comment fa ho making kan edema and I say YouTube Strong Voice Network na mon subscribe why mon yesramu pi mon subscribe emaye na obia nya bi enhwe na share ma foforo so enyem na like page no and I say program no na enko ne kwazo afi so ye de bi for bi eba obetima ye voice be 3 minutes me pa mo cho ma obia emfa adidi atem emmem obetima ye voice e dia WhatsApp number na da so na asema pesa oka submission apesa o ye no o de ye voice note na fa send me number na that screen is 508 304 2825 bebo amonye obi anya bi etem reso say be phone lines na ye be ama watimi afre enche ne pad mobile for Agyapong between komo na enra honorable Ken akopiem of Volta region ye from Mantemo na nsemo efiri ho ba ne de atwa go ho ba de pani behwe ne paaso beti yemfa wo mfam yemframa o share Volta region executives no yenhwe de call ho kakra ye ba de aka nyina beto aso. We region executives Volta region and we share honorable Ken. Now free on the nature capacity building na on test com for no ene okopi akokasa pa na ye full video ebebram ye wi a ene pad mobile for Agyapong so ebetwetwe enkomo nti ebese so for comment bra so mfa ma ya fabra na ye mo mfa ma na se nkenkan mfa ma na shema fofo so enya binhwem amina production team ase general baby a obi ani chia afi so Gideon and afi John Zobo Odamin monyina ni chia mo afi Kwesi Ninsen Florence Benjamin Dixon Tai Kachre Obi Odesheba Asante Safo Emmanuel Sego na Emmanuel Letru monyina no mobo program na chidom na ye di dwumadi bramo afi so me big boy Fifi Ankofi baby a obi ano nyankopon enka ho afi me boss Mr. Kofi Opon and the birthday man na oda nti mesre nyankopon hira na ho odene ne nimde ne tumi ne nyansa ade ma Mr. Kofi Opon Brenya nipa besusum bebre nipa behye bebre nanso nyankopon na onim de nti odo ba wiase na oba ho ban efri emra ye wo to edo bedu ne no sa nyankopon no enka ho na omo ho ban ntutu ana monsie na oma wan ba mu muda na de wo mu anasa de wo mu pesa wo de yema adasan ene omai Ghana no ni nyina no ebedadi anasa beye ahye nyankopon ni munyam timi sabrenya baby a obi ano ma happy birthday aminchi ame maame no mu me de maame mo doso ma entwiwa nyaki maame nyaki ne Nico Williams omo maame ma entwiwa Spain hwehwe ma baby a obi ano nyankopon hira bebre afi ma George na Bafo Germany ma George na also nyankopon hira bebre mame afi ma Babs Coker UK ma Babs also nyankopon hira bebre mame afi so momina I also UK ukopie Ghana munum say enche obesa free akopie UK nti ebesa se meresos na wo kwa nyankopon nankasa so wataban so na amfa onkodu UK asumdwemu ti babia obi ano yede ho nchia de man Evelyn da ko a so ye chia papa Vida Botwe yete won kanche Vida babia obi ano nyankopon inhira obebre emfama abenadeda or Canada abenadeda Heritage Kitchen abenadeda also Itobiko and Canada Itobiko ona or a restaurant or Heritage Kitchen also nyankopon insha we bre Mr. Albert Ruby or Virginia Mr. Ruby nyankopon enka ho Masa also or Washington DC Masa nyankopon enka ho James Agyapong Jimmy or Bronze police officer or Bronze also Jimmy nyankopon enka ho bebre Solomon Kwachi SK also Japan American soldier or Japan SK also nyankopon enka ho bebia obi atie free bia masa no mo obi bia Jeffrey afi so papaya solid TV CU papaya solid TV CU bebia obi ani che papa na wo me hu say waje let can be can t-shirt what did them pa na me show papa open umpo na me show picture ewa am obi e hu ene waje let can be can t-shirt na fatao papa e me fe nti papa ba bia obi anyankopon enka ho afi so paya onso wo Worcester paya yankopon enka ho sedam kan ba bia obi atie ba bia hwe firi bia no yeda na se mamri messages kakra aba na fe yenko Volta region nti ensema no ken edi akogu iwia ye ne pad mobile for Agyapong e betwetwen komoy ene pad mo wia na fe ye bie phone lines no ma obi aso de na dwen kire aba Abigail's kitchen was say hi Abigail yedase Bonnie Godfrey or say good evening Mr. Safo and lovely family members also yedase Rikuswan or say yenji too Rikus also Nyankopon inshall be brave afi Bonnie Godfrey or say no Ken no vote yedase Rikuswan or say Safo WhatsApp Rikus yedase papa me hoye Rikus me te won kana che or say Ken for 2028 I'm connected Bonnie Godfred and the messages here then bye afi from Rikus no Abigail's kitchen or CNG2 that's Bonnie Godfred or side that's Equia Amankwa also Baulea is here that's why Baumia is laughing with no reason also that's Equia Amankwa no JCOP so hello Safo JCOP also Wiser Man Body also we have already made our minds to vote for Honorable Ken so they can go and sleep also that's Emmanuel Akins also good evening bro Safo no Ken no vote that's Papa Pai Emmanuel Akins glad they say say I and my families are connected also that's Philomena Yeboa Mensa also good evening Safo I'm fully connected also that's King Jesse TV also fully connected Abeku na ebefro show this what nti ye ready my ebefro Kings Jesse TV Abeku no papa oh Miss Manuako pa me mu ade papa Abeku papa Yankopon shall we brave Baumia is laughing Jackal also is laughing unnecessarily that's Akon George no Ankoma apia or let Ken be Ken also that's Paul Entry Bosiakon or say Edo Eldbosiakon in Germany. Honorable Ken is the only server in NPP. Also, yeah, that's Paul Entry. Also, no Ken, no vote. Yeah, that's. And if I comment, bra, YouTube making kind Edia ma. Enter make kind WhatsApp messages and so Edia ma obiama be eti. Na yanko Volta region. Emra Honorable Ken ishia executive ni wia na fi yako program nasi ankasa. Na Prophet Bernard Akasembi medical board but yensan ko tie nsisi amra o se o shep o ye ni prophecy wie ye no e bi di tuber no so kra wa nwane enye atemdidi na wo de ba no so a obedwane na ono ni prophecy na wo de ba no o se enye se honorable Ken ye to aba no obe wini o so wa wini dada so wo gidi se honorable Ken e wini dada ye ntinda ye mfa ya no fafa ene beka obi ebehia ne bia no yenton Honorable Ken ohina Agyapong emfama no na ohun dinti a o se Ghana for etoma no ana NPP for de ne ba na Ghana for toma no be o mampani efri se ope obi a obetimi age oman no esi ho oman Ghana da na koma so de bia no okoma oman Ghana how aye ne how oman Ghana su eni su oman Ghana mpuntuo enani da so e kan say nani je nti nyina yenka mom ni ndi Honorable Ken ho adanse omo ni message no mba o medidi atem no de yinja omo didi atem omo ni message ba ye ni obi atem niema esisi ene yebo na sense mo esisi ene ye kan the Honorable Ken aye ni de obetimi aye ene di ho adanse some message a omo nya opportunity e betena social media o say traditional media o omo nton mo candidate no dia waye dada atwam de dan ni so obeye some message ne pese yiti anase yeti on say yeko primaries in 2023 no Honorable Ken a free for debate but as if enye nipa na all friends say pese ohia no omona say ohia nkofo debate no mun debate obia met now enka de waya ma maga na de obetimi aye eno no ama so enso edu election e de na ebi so free John Dramani Mahama debate sanema wo nyina no o say MPP for timi set sanema wo say omo yi omuti so mpese omo bebisia no o se ma omo opportunity na na omo akwanya no no mu debate among themselves. There'll be a Hayama NPP party. The Wayama on my Ghana. They done any so. On me done edi. Where the sun yen tokabo and yen tokakon and ya boxing ball and yet I attempted the anyway America to no say with the mini obiwo a cancer strength and as obiwo stamina enemy. Ideas. Tomu na metnasi. Nyanto to mano. Almost share all my ideas. There'll be a Yama NPP party now and the NTR or say the party be mano. No be the anim no. Also to me yes I name away. Someone me are say young NPP for organize be debater. Mo fam comment mra strong voice network YouTube mo famra the back in kind man say WhatsApp number no obitim the message afaso. Yen hwe honorable Ken Volta region executive nene na de fe na esre na enwan say ene honorable Ken edu Volta region okwayiye na yiye na se no okuhia abranti bi ana papa bi a yefre no Alfred Agbesi Woyome hi somewhat no Alfred Agbesi Woyome Honorable Ken ekohia no na emra Honorable Ken ewe na se a ochia no Woyome ne di Honorable Ken anim ena Honorable Ken agin chia Volta region na efe keke yenhwe pictures ne kakra ani eni Woyome ne di Honorable Ken anim no ode Honorable Ken call rounds echia we Alfred Agbesi Woyome and we do Honorable Ken anim Volta region muchia F yes pictures ni bi ani we Alfred Agbesi Woyome and we do Honorable Ken anim na uchia ani so Honorable Ken no ono peace what I say or can be emra na guidance conference ewo KNUST auditorium or say onye obi a ono anya asem awie na okotena se akoda dwene ho se akwawe ade tia adwuma medi no sa mre na ode badwin obetena se all planning se nipa we adwuma ade tia medi bedi no ode dwene ni business ho how a ni business betimi a flourish to no mfa se mu nhye ni mo de be wo hu na nas de business ni oka wie a we wie omfa wo ho biom sana Honorable Ken entina odru eyi na se na Agbesi Woyome edi nanim ewo yi na se a omuchi ochia Woyome ne di Honorable Ken anim no se wonim a me ka kire mo Alfred Agbesi Woyome eni di Honorable Ken anim a ochichia no na me reading messages kakra about YouTube na fe me nko Volta region ho na enti dia course so ho emra Honorable Ken ehia executives am Volta region no omoto nyom sa ade na dane indeed ade ndo so de adane ampa na adane aba the right side and at the right place if you say NPP4 e the Honorable Ken eba obeje power e the amom nye say obetimi o obeje power e the amom ne mom je mistake no man for Honorable Ken amadia o surest bet e ho and I say can say ensunyame e ho a ana kai de bi e ho a o se odi ensunyame e kwafum ma me read message about YouTube no kakra na fe menko fa de course of Volta region no na fe koshia student no how our student no welcome no we ye ne speech or the buy Volta region ho nyina no me be boni nyina ma obi anya bi adan ahwe if we say Honorable Ken on baby obedu bia no edom edinachi akoma appear say let Ken be Ken. Yeah, that's a Paul. Okay, me read Paul there no. Paul be was say no Ken, no vote. Yeah, that's Recus one. Or say I'm coming like Kakai. Recus. Yeah, that's it. Or say it's only Ken who can save Ghana. Paul and Tribusa kun nana. Bar for Akutu. Or say Father for all in Ken we trust. More fire. Also, yeah, that's it. Or say it's honorable Kwesi Kwatin still with honorable Ken's campaign team. Yes, in fact. Ene abeda di say ono na ye spokesperson for the campaign Kwesi Kwatin on the spokesperson for Honorable Ken Agyapong's campaign and a lawyer Koku Amodate can say director of communications into communicators including Kwesi Kwatin yin OBPA no reports to a lawyer Koku Amodate sana etie padmo bafo Agyapong mu nyina no reports to a lawyer Kwaku Amodate yen share we a near how our student no ever come on up can Volta region. You are the message no account. Ever see ya. we mra na omo student no e wakame honorable Ken aba auditorium on na ye bebo eye honorable Ken speech no ana say nsem o kan e auditorium ho no ye bebo amobi anya bi ati na me read eye YouTube message and as a WhatsApp messages aba o say hello Millie from UK. Millie that's papa say oh hwe eye show no we say I'm strongly connected or the free Massachusetts but one for within anka ho also that say okay we say good news also one for within anka ho we say Woyome share honorable Ken good news that say we say Brakofi I hope you are doing well. I can't press the link. Oh sir, okay, this is via cause strong voice network. This is via cause strong voice network. Why? Cause strong voice network. Oh, YouTuber. Ubeti me enya show no ashe. Okay, also that's say. Nanaya or say honorable Ken, we need you. Also, that's say. Okay, where's your friend Philemon? Philemon so the free air Belgium. Or say I'm highly connected. Also, that's say air Philemon. No. Okay, we say a friend Prince or the free New Jersey. Or say Prince. Or say I love this man. Also, that's say. Okay, we say Okay, we say I like the shirts. Let Ken be Ken. Yeah, that's oh be ho until pa or the offer me after show no number na that screen is on offer on sa ebeka o let Ken be Ken. T-shirt now so waji add them kama. Yentie honorable Ken. Ewo auditorium ho. And some ushia student no they be a honor Ken no any opportunity Asia student or then life nse na ho edema youth no se yebefam abafri mu na opese obefri wiase no nyame ye be na dum obefri wiase no na wagya anase waye create more can Agyapong ewo ho ewo my Ghana yenkotie honorable can Agyapong ye ba ye beto aso.
Thank you very much for applause for him. A big round of applause. I think some of my colleagues who came with us are lost. Most of them do not understand ever. What I meant was that thank you very much. I'm so right. Put your hands together for me. Put your hands together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's always exciting to be in the Volta region because Volta region is a unique region with a unique culture, with beautiful people. It is always exciting to be here. And I want to assure you that today you have the most exciting speaker ever in Ghana to address you shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's prepare to welcome a philanthropist, the most benevolent member of parliament, politician ever, who has touched the lives of millions of people and has made significant impact in every area. A short while ago, a friend told you the impact that Agyapong made on his life some years ago. And I want to mention to you again that you'll be pleased to know that there are so many people who have become engineers today because of the benevolence of Agyapong. So many have become doctors because of Agyapong. This is the kind of leader we need in Ghana. Because it's a business summit, I want to zoom straight into his business acumen. Ladies and gentlemen, 45 years. The next speaker, the keynote speaker, Agyapong, has been running his businesses successfully for 45 solid years. And today he's a highly successful businessman around the globe. His businesses span several sectors of the national economy, with heavy presence in the media industry, with massive presence in the manufacturing industry, with strong presence in the wholesale industry. Ladies and gentlemen, a short while ago, you were informed that this program is being covered live by Ken City Media Limited, operators of Net2 TV, Oman FM, Ash FM, Nap Radio. I am happy to announce to you that Agyapong is the founder and the owner of Ken City Media Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world of manufacturing, he is a key there. He has several manufacturing companies, including Platinum Company Limited, manufacturers of all kinds of quality plastic products. Ladies and gentlemen, again I want to mention to you that the keynote speaker, Agyapong, is the owner of Ashanti Steel Company Limited, the first Ghanaian owned and the biggest one-man steel company in the whole of Africa with a total value of more than $100 million US. Go and see. Sector. Our kind of Agyapong is a king in that sector. Again, he's the owner of 4 industrial massive cold stores in Ghana, including Asapa, Agyapong, and ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to mention that he is the owner of the largest, and this is very important, he is the owner of the largest cold store in the whole of Africa. You put together all the cold stores in Ghana, and they have a combined capacity of over 61,000 metric tons. Go to Ghana and see. So he has created employment for over 7,000 workers in Ghana. Finally, as you go to welcome him, I want to summarize this under 2 minutes because Tasman is here. He is also a politician. He has been a member of parliament for 24 solid years. From the year 2000 to the year 2024. 6 solid terms. 24 solid years of unbroken parliamentary service. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember he contested in 2023 to become the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, and he gave a showdown performance Ladies and gentlemen, very ready to welcome a leader we all know. Bold, truthful, decisive, patriotic, honest, truthful, a big round of applause for him.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Representative of the Vice Chancellor, constituency executives present, students from HTU, UHAS, and EPU. I say good evening to you all. Indeed, it's an honor to be invited to this august and beautiful auditorium. You indeed have a beautiful auditorium. And very big indeed. No wonder I see handsome men and beautiful young women. I'm honored to stand before you to share personal experience with you. Of late, almost all universities are inviting me or extending invitation to me to talk about entrepreneurship. I believe most of the universities are now offering entrepreneurship. Then the question is, why Agyapong? Maybe how I see it is that I think in my delivery, the young men and women, especially the youth in this country, find something unique in what I say and what I do. Thank you. Some of the things are in the books, and therefore you are taught in school or classrooms. But others, they are not, and not taught in the classrooms because it comes with experience. So I see that students find interest in more of the pragmatic approach that I use in sharing personal experience. I will not do anything different. I'll still do same, because it's not every audience here do hear or has heard whatever I've said in other schools. Who is an entrepreneur? We're talking about entrepreneur. Who is entrepreneur? What I always say, some people think entrepreneurs are born, but entrepreneurs are not born. They are made. You can be an entrepreneur if you dream big and aspire to the climax. Today, you are inviting Agyapong to come and speak to you. I want to give you a word of encouragement. And that word of encouragement is what? Your beginnings are far better than mine. Because I see the faces here, and I can tell you are between 19 and 24 or 25. That is why I say your beginnings are far better than mine. Because I went to Adsado College from Asen Doctor. At the age of 16, I went to Adsado College, Form 1. I finished 6th form, Winneba Secondary School, at the age of 23. I went to Germany to wash plates and clean supermarkets. I saved money, continued the journey to America. In America, I worked at the bakery, filling stations, and also became a taxi driver. I went to university, Fordham University, at the age of 33. So if at the age of 19, you are in the university here, then you are lucky. Your beginnings is far better than mine. But success is not determined by the time you went to university or the time you went to school. Success is determined by every individual's dream and vision. So you are here. You are studying, doing or reading different disciplines. But that alone will not determine your success in life. Unless, one, you dream big. Two, unless you have goals. Three, unless you have objectives. Four, unless you strategize, you have a strategy. 5, unless you plan your life. And 6, the activities, what you engage in. Why I'm giving you this, the dream, anybody can have a dream. But a dream without action is not a dream. Therefore, when you are here on campus, you start dreaming big and you have to take action. So your dreams should be backed by actions. How are you going to back your dreams by actions? First, you have to sacrifice today's lives, entertainment, and whatnot for tomorrow. What I mean by sacrifice is some students here obviously come from affluent homes. Some students here also come from average homes. Some students also come from poor homes. But because of their brains, they manage to come here. What I want to assure you is that it is not where you come from that determines your success. It is your dream and how you foresee the future or life that determines your success. So if you want to be an entrepreneur today, you can start from tonight. Whatever money's parents give to you, you should begin to save. I always tell friends that any person who is working and not married should be able to save 70% of his income. Those who are married, the couples, should plan to save 50% of their income. Some may wonder why as high as 70%. I give you an example. Normally, students, when they come out of college and you get opportunity to work and you receive salaries, the first 3 months, what comes to your mind because of freedom? You want to move from home. Because now you want a girlfriend. Now you want a boyfriend. But it will cost you. It's very expensive. If you want to plan your life well, what you have to do is, wherever you are staying as a student, it's not all the time the case. Sometimes you might get a job and you have to move from home, your parents. But if you happen to be lucky and get a job at where your house is, don't move from the house. Stay with your parents for 5 years minimum and save the money. Because your rent takes about 35% of your income. But if you are staying with parents, your parents in Africa and Ghana especially, parents do not charge rent. Elsewhere in America, when you are working, you pay rent to your parents. But here, no. So what you have to do is, you save the 35% of your income, and that in 5 years becomes your capital. A friend who will move from his parents' home because he has a new girlfriend will spend the 35% of his income to rent a place. And that eats into your capital. So your purchasing power dwindles. Because if you receive 100 cedis and you are paying 35 cedis rent, you have 65 cedis left. Food, transportation, electricity cost. Electricity is not part of the rent charge. So by the time the month ends, your 100 cedis, you have maybe 5 cedis left. So 5 cedis for 5 years and 35 cedis for 5 years. And 35 cedis for 5 years. Multiply it and see. The 5 cedis by 5 will give you 25. Okay, 5 times 5 will be 25. And 5 times 35 is 175. Who has saved money and has a purchasing power or a capital to save and invest. So you can start from here, especially the ladies. Whatever your money your parents are giving you, you can start buying hair products, sell to the students who wants to live lavishly. Yes, sell to them. By the time you come out of college, you have experience in business. And those who are very smart who think that when they get jobs, that is where they become successful. It's not true. Success the individuals, you determine your own success by the way you behave. So start from here, saving the little monies parents advance to you to come to school. I'm not saying you don't have to spend at all, but at least save some for rainy day. So all I'm trying to say is, first, in life, you need savings. From savings, you need to invest. An investment, you need to work hard to protect your investment. I'll give you one example. When I first went to America, most of our seniors over there were working in the hotels. They were making $250 a week. The bakery that I went was making 120, 40 hours. And why I was working 88 hours at a gas station was that I start from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Monday to Friday, 10 p.m., 6 p.m. Monday, the same thing to Friday, I get the 40 hours. Then I start Saturday. Friday night, our friends will go to parties, so I'll take their shift and work whilst they are partying. So Saturday, I do 24 hours. Sunday, I do 24 hours, 48 hours. No bath. We sell oil, the fuel, the engine oil. So when I remove the oil from it, the cartons, then I'll spread it and sleep on the floor. Whilst you are dozing deep, then you hear somebody, pump number 5. Then see my eyes are red. Have to wake up and go and punch number 5. Sometimes if 3 people are there, you might make a mistake because you are asleep. But I'll do the 24 hours on Saturday, 24 hours on Sunday. And the morning shift, the one coming to take over, I have to make an account of all the 6 shifts from Saturday to Sunday. So I get home around 11 a.m. And my Zaro bakery job starts at 12. But I knew what I wanted to be in life. So I never gave up. Friends that were partying, and I took their shift. Later on, I bought taxis for them to drive for me. When I saved money and got my first $3,000, I bought a taxi and started driving. And I was saving $100 a day. In those days, I was saving $100 a day. And I'll make sure every month, minimum, I save $3,000. I'll go to auction, buy a used car, Caprice Impala or whatever. Then in America, if you are driving taxi and they put something called partition, bulletproof. If not, somebody will just kill you. So with the bulletproof, the insurance and everything, $3,000, I give it to a driver for $40 a day. And I don't want to hear anything unless you take the car to the mechanic If you take the car to mechanic and you don't tell me, you are still going to give me my $40. So 7 days, $280. And I was also making $700 a week. I bought my first house April 1988 for my mother at the age of 28 when they were moving my mother from. My stepfather went on pension. I'm not saying anything to disgrace him, but he didn't have a place to live. So when he went on pension, they allowed him to stay in his flat for 6 months, and they moved his things out of the house where they were staying. That's now Flagstaff House, Jubilee House. It was WO's quarters. That's where my parents were staying, and they moved them. But I was able to buy a house, $24,000 in 1988. I gave it to Azuma Nelson and his manager to come and make the deposit for me. Meanwhile, the seniors that I met, if you ask them $10,000, that time, they couldn't have that in their account. I didn't even have a green card that time. And I worked so many hours because I had a vision, I had a dream, I had a foresight, and challenged myself, said, one day I will be somebody. Now, I'll tell you the truth. Young men here, you should always turn your misfortunes to be blessing. Why? Maybe I had brains, all right. I was not from a rich home. So I was disappointed 3 times by girls. And that actually propelled me to be successful. The reason being that I went to a boys' school at Sado College, it's all boys. On vacation, I don't know these days if you have it, they call vacation classes. So we used to go vacation classes and we meet ladies over there, miss, And my contribution in class, some ladies fell in love with me. But on a more serious note, I was reluctant to take them home because the fear of dogging. When they go to my house and they see where I live, they don't come again. So I didn't want to take them home. One of them, I took her home, and my stepfather's furniture. I don't know who has read No Longer at Ease by Chinua Achebe. He described his first furniture as me and my wife. That time, my stepfather had a furniture, 3 sets, 3 in 1, 2 in 1, and 1 single. And he put a cotton, white sheet around it and put plastic on it so that the white would not be dirty. Now, one of the chairs, the leg was broken, and I forgot. Though when the lady came to my house and I asked her to sit, the lady sat and she fell, and she was exposed. She was so offended, she felt I deliberately or intentionally set her up. She has never experienced poverty before. So she went. I walked there from Asalam down, from Kokomlemle to Asalam Dam, apologized. Still, she didn't get it. The other one too, my happiest moment was going to sixth form. So lower six, I had a girlfriend at Accra High School. Now it was just a girlfriend who told me. you get what I mean? Because even sixth form, even when I was in sixth form, I had no place to sleep. I was sleeping on the couch on the last floor of the barracks. Yeah, I would take my mattress, put it down, and sleep. So if I say girlfriend, don't get me wrong. I'm sharing this. This, you will not get it from the books. That's what I'm sharing with you. So, I had an economic book written by B.A. Menu, Tia Ahmedia. It's titled Economics Made Easy. I gave it to my girlfriend because she was in Form 5, I was in lower 6. But when I went to the sixth form, the first term, I realized I still need that book. B.A. Menu was very good, very simple. He breaks economics down and you just get the understanding and pass. So I went there to a house at Asalam Down to take the book. Honestly, wherever, anytime I go there, where I sit with her, that day, when I entered the gate, I saw her with a handsome man sitting there. Then my heart beat. I gathered the courage, went in there, greeted her and the guy, and the parents did like me a lot. So I had to pretend and engage in conversation with the sisters and the mother. I spoke to them for about an hour. The lady did not get up. I sent the sister to go and tell her that I need that book. She sent the sister to go and look into the trunk and get me that book. The sister went, she couldn't find it. So I said, okay, let me go. And then there will be a demand here. So, I was miserable. And the younger sister felt so bad. So she escorted me out. And I told her sister, tell your sister, one day I'll be somebody. The next day in the afternoon, she actually came to my house when I was packing my things to go back to school and said to me, what did you tell my sister? The guy that you saw, that time they had just started building Jolu. And that was the first time I heard wall-to-wall carpet. When you go to the guy's house, their living room, wall-to-wall. Wall-to-wall means the carpet. Those days, the carpet, most of the homes, the carpet was just in the middle. But the rich guys had started, carpeting the whole living room from one wall to the other. So he called it wall-to-wall. She said so many things to me. And I said to her, Janet, one day I'll be somebody. Yeah. So that motivated me to work hard. And one day, I was on the British Airways flight. That poor Lazarus that he disappointed me. saw me in the first class, British Airways. Then, according to her, she waved. I didn't see, because we always go first before business, then economy. So when I entered the first class, I saw a lot of friends that I knew at the business class. So I came back to talk to them. Then she waved at me. So I saw her and went to her place at the economy. Then she said, oh, I was trying to come to your place, but the flight attendants stopped me. Then I asked her a question, Janet, why? Are you not a Christian? You don't read Bible. The Lazarus and that rich man. The rich man was asking Lazarus just to put his finger in the water and give a drop. And what Lazarus said to him was that, where I am and where you are, far away. You know, I'm sharing this with you for you to know that my life was not rosy. It was not on a silver platter. I had to struggle to get to where I am today. And even where I am today, I want to go further than that. So, every individual, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you should have a vision. With a vision, you should have courage. Courage in the sense that you should be able to take risk. The future belongs to risk takers, not security seekers. What I mean by risk takers is that, you know, professor here with PhD, everything, because he's working, he becomes security seeker because instead of setting up his own institution, whatever money he makes here, he will go and buy treasury bills for somebody to manage the treasury bills for him because he's afraid to lose the money. Such people, they make money, but they always become average people because they are scared to take risk. So those who take risk and invest their money in businesses are always going to make more money than those who always protect what they have. So you have to gather the courage and take risk. And if you take risk and invest your money, if you invest the money, make sure. I gave you an example of 40 hours and 88 hours, which was 128 hours a week. When others are working 40, 60 hours, put in 100 hours. When you sacrifice your time, the 40 hours difference brings more income, or you make more income from the 40 hours extra than the one who did only 60 hours. So hard work will take you very far. Those who are always content with the number of hours they have and they have the pleasure to enjoy, trust me, you always see them with the pleasure enjoying the little that they have. And it comes to a time they cannot even buy a nice car. But you that saved your money, took the risk, and invested it, will reap profits, and you can use the profit to buy any nice car that you want. You have to postpone the spending today for tomorrow. What I mean by postpone spending today for tomorrow is especially women. Women tend to keep up with the Joneses. What I mean by keeping up with the Joneses is a lady will see her friend wearing Chanel. So, oh, I'm also going to get Fendi. I'm also going to get Louboutin. It becomes competition. The little money that you could have saved and invested, you spend it on bags, ladies' bags. A guy will see his friend wearing a nice shoe. Oh, I'm going to get, Agyapong is wearing Zena, so I'm also going to get Zena shoe. Do you know how much money I have before I bought the Zena shoe? And now because you saw me wearing Zena, you spend your last money also to go and buy Zena. That's what I mean by keeping up with the Joneses. You have to save your money. When you are with friends in the same room and you save your money, they tend to call you, oh, you are chisel, you are this, you don't spend money. You know what you want in future. So whatever money you save becomes your capital, and your capital, you invest it. When you invest your capital, what you have to do is to make sure you always work hard to make more money so that you don't lose the money. If you want to be a businessman, I'm sorry, I have to tell you the truth. It's the gospel truth. When you establish your business, don't employ your brother. Don't employ your sister. Don't employ any relative. Because if they make a mistake and you sack them, your mother, your uncle, your grandfather, everybody will come and beg. And they know very well that he's taking your money. But the whole family will go against you. They consider you to be a very wicked person. Let them call you wicked. When you don't employ them and your business is going on, you go home and feed them. That's the only way you can protect your investment. When you have enough, you can help your brother by also establishing a business for him. Let him go his way, and you wash your hands. But if you are going to rely on relatives to help you in your business, they will collapse your business. I've gone through it. I don't want you to go through that. That is why I'm telling you. Again, if you want to succeed in life, if you want to be different from any entrepreneur or a businessman, you have to be honest. Integrity is key to success. I'll give you another example. All these things, you don't get it in the book. I have a new company that I bought from an Indian. They deal in petrochemicals for these plastic bottles and all those things. And they supply different companies here. When I took over the company, they checked my background and they wanted to meet me. After going through books, going around the company, we decided to go to lunch. And at lunch, the lady said, I hear you're a very honest man. I have a problem. I want you to help me. I said, okay, go ahead. She said she's about to lose her job in Belgium because she gave a credit to a Ghanaian company here. And the guy has duped her. He has not paid the money for about 2 years. And they want to sack him from a job. What the guy refused or did not know was that if you go to Dubai, almost all the petrochemical companies, they know each other. So if you dupe company A tells company B tells C, that's it, you are cut off. They blacklist you and you can't deal with anybody. But if you are honest to company A will recommend you to company B will recommend you to company C. Now, because of my honesty, I just came into the business. But they ship all these raw materials to me, and most of the companies manufacturing plastics now buy the raw materials for me because of honesty. So honesty is key to success. Foresight is still about a dream. You should know what you want. You should know what you want. You have a foresight that in the next 5-10 years, I'm going to rise to this level. How do I do it? All the things I've said to you come to play before the foresight will materialize. Hard work, honesty, savings, investment. Is one who has the vision, who have all these things, and you have the foresight to project that in the next 10 years, the market will be saturated, and therefore have to branch off into another business. This is how you have to read the market. So anybody who has a foresight and can predict what will happen tomorrow will always be a better businessman or entrepreneur than the one who does not think of tomorrow but wait for tomorrow. You have to stay focused. When you are doing business, there are economic turmoils that will happen. But you just don't give up. Once you've decided to attain this level, there will be challenges on your way, but you don't let the challenges impede your progress as you expect. Turmoil, economic turmoil. Let me give you one example. Just recently, you see America and the rest of the world are fighting on tariffs. And because of that, the economies of the developing countries are suffering because of dollar fluctuations and, those things. When you were planning, you did not anticipate that Trump would take over and now he also want to make more money for his people or his country because he feels the rest of the world are cheating them. It was not part of your thinking or whatever you wanted to do. So, if it does happen like that, because you are staying focused, that this is where I want to reach, and there are economic turmoils that can happen, you begin to guard against that before it even happens. So if it happens, you will cushion yourself with what you have saved. Let's say if you make a profit of 100 cedis, you plow back 70 into the business and save 30 for unknown tomorrow, which can be the economic turmoil that we are going through. When you do that, you are focusing. And when you stay focused, others who do not save some of their revenue or profit and take the risk to put all the 100% in, if there's a downturn in the economy, they suffer more. So sometimes you take risk, but some of the risk, you have to calculate it. If you don't calculate it and you be greedy, or you are greedy to put everything in, you will lose all. So when you stay focused, you'll be able to cushion yourself when there's economic turmoil or downturn in the system. So anybody who wants to be an entrepreneur can do so. Don't think you're a first-class student. And because you're a first-class student, that alone determines your success in life. That is fallacy of argumentum ad hominem. If you are brilliant, it paves a way for you. You have the advantage, all right. But if you don't go further than that, and you become complacent. I was talking to one of my daughters in Yale. She's very brilliant, but she's confused. When I advise her, she doesn't take it. She rather takes advice from her professors. But I have studied the market. I'm an employer, and I know professions that pay good money. But she thinks she's brilliant, and therefore it's automatic that she's going to be rich. I told her, you are joking. Because in Agyapong College, my best position was 23 out of 144. But they know that that guy, when I speak English, they were laughing at me. Come here, Agyapong, anu blofu cheme. Today, because of the zeal, because of the way I perceive life, there's nothing going on within our classmates that they will not inform me to contribute. And obviously, I'm the biggest contributor. So I share all these with you for you to know that the wealth at home today that you are enjoying, if you don't work at it, even if your father leaves you the whole world, you lose it. You lose it. But those of us from poor home who are aggressive to succeed, one day your aggressiveness will pay off. So, I normally share my personal experience. Some people don't want to do it, but I don't feel shy. I have to tell you, just to motivate you, so that when you are thinking, you say that if Agyapong, that poor boy from Asedompem, has been able to make it, I say I can also do it. Can also do it. And even do it better. Yes. And say to yourself, just as I said to the girls, one day, I'll be somebody. One day, I'll be somebody. And you'll be somebody. So whatever you are learning here is good. Why it's good is that even if you want to become a businessman or entrepreneur, your education will help in decision making. Your education here will help in decision making. It will prepare you. You think through issues You think through challenges and come up with solutions. So keep it up. Education, education, education. And out of college, job, job, job. Then when we have the job, savings, savings, savings. Savings, investment, investment, investment. Investment, then hard work, hard work, hard work. Hard work, honesty, honesty, honesty. And trust me, one day you'll remember Honorable Kennedy Agyapong coming here to share his story with you. God bless all of you.
Oh, please do it better for the next president of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Let us do it better for him, please.
We, Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, who share a test confor, HTU, that's Who Technical University. Any other tertiary institutions are more a Volta region, no. And what didn't say me a 2 year. Over to me. Edo comment about Strong Voice Network making kind at the amount. Number net that screen is on F508-304-2825. 508-304-2825. Me say WhatsApp messages be bree aba. Be bree. WhatsApp messages dawson. Na me reading na at the amount. Obia if you said Strong Voice Network there. Ya do ya hwefo ene ye chitafu nyina enche ne pad mobile for Agyapong so between komo concerning Honorable Ken the campaign no ni changes a waye ene appointment a abani nyina no ma men kan kire mo say say lawyer Kwesi Kwatin on the kasama Honorable Ken campaign team no on the kasama omo ena communications director I will be on the share communications nyina so kwa obia campaign team no kasa obekasa bia no yes lawyer Kwaku amodate ama no kwan a ontimi emekasa enti lawyer Kwaku amodate na ye communications director Emma Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong campaign no enti enche ye beko man so ne pad no ba for Agyapong atwetwe enkomo every babia owo bia messages ne dawson ne be make sure say bia message or dia babia no ye be kan ediama no Strong Voice Network said the end da no sabe pepe obia message or dia ba ye be kan edi amano pepe na answer na no and I say answer na me ready WhatsApp messages no ma me hwe WhatsApp messages aba and ma hu say sister fia kunadu botwe ane sabe efia kunadu botwe one ma office for Kyla ne Eden mo nyina mo hwe show no Massachusetts sister fia bia obi anyankopon inshira on enkwara ni nyina na mpo ameba fie we say good evening and afternoon yeah that's papa one for odin anka ehon. Okay, we say I'm connected from Belgium. Yeah that's mpacho Belgium fine Antwerp and I say yeah that's or say good news. I love what I'm seeing. I know that the Voltarians have been loyal to Honorable Ken since the last presidential primaries, and I'm sure those that weren't convinced then of the capabilities of Honorable Ken will probably change their minds and come on board. Watching you live, but you want Emmanuel, okay, Ima, yeah, that's how the message by Frank. Also watching live from Barbados. The first year can Barbados. This every cousin be those time. What's it? No, the CEO could feel we are. That's Ohio, no, or can Ohio. To the ones of Ed in the message in free Barbados and Barbados and at the buy 9 seminary. Yemen call home once any pad mobile for Agyapong. And you think about pad more fan chamina or mammy reading message kakra. Banyasa, we are messages no a big boom kum. Okay, Paul entry may read you message. Rikuswan or say Kennedy is coming like Kakaya da say or no be say it's only Ken who can save Ghana. Paul entry no nana bar for kutu was a father for all Ken we trust more fire da say Bruni Bani or say Honorable Ken Honorable Kwesi Kwatin still with Pacho Meridio the end of that. Rikuswan or say I can't believe why and how Baumia is making noise in the party. Someone who got the executive position as a loner request by Nana Ado. That's Justice Dia also no Ken no vote to that's Evans Inti Chumasi. Also, how do you vote for someone who sits in cabinet as a vice president to approve a policy and later come to campaign against your own party that will cancel it? Also, that's Godfred Amwakwata also Canadian Japan's money cannot buy him the flag bearer race. That's Godfred. Brainy Ban say I'm certified and we know we shall win. Let it be. Also, that's Paul and Tribu. I can see the winds of change on our Ken all the way. Also, that's Justice Dua or CNG too. That's Felicity Afo or saying wow, massive attendance. In fact, if you not connected, please do so. Else we will leave you behind. Why? That's Papa Felicity. Paul Kumsen or say good afternoon, bro. Let Ken be Ken. That's Papa. Upon Ishak or say the people's president Ken all the way. Also, that's it. I say I love Ken. I just do. I don't know Morgan White. Also, White Morgan. This is the honorable man who saved Ghana. No Ken, no vote. I'm connected. Also, that's good evening to the biggest house. Dobet Ade. No, that's it. Dobet Alberta Hagan. I say good evening, brother. Please share and like. Thank you. That's the papa. I'm share them on subscribe. Why? I'm for us Evans in Tichumesi. Or see we are on the ground and know what is happening. NPP should never make a mistake and bring Baumia if they want to hold on to power in 2028. A decorated monkey is still a monkey. That's it. Only fan GH or say let Ken be Ken. Also, that's White Angel. Say hey Ken afa. Also, that's Nanapia. Also, no Ken, no vote. Simple. That's Kimpolo Bakwame. Good evening, Safo. Sewopu. Ono Ken campaign obey de. Also, that's a Kimpolo Bakwame. So, no. Only fan GH or say I love this man so much. That's say White Angel or say Kum Fayam Kum. That is what is written. It's written. Ken will be president. That's Alberta Hagen or say let Ken be Ken. Namiye. I say good evening, Nana Safo. How are you? Me pacho me hoye pa. Me di na yo hene Safo. Obi abeti me ade Nana, but obi antimi de yo hene. Nyamiye me da say. Iron Lady or say nobody can destroy the NPP. The NPP leaders will select patriotism, intelligence, manners, knowledge, humility over betrayal and madness. Minim dia opese ochre. Enti Iron Lady. That's why. Linda Ofosu Akese. Ochiaye. That's it. No, but Ade, I say I'm also invited DMs to a lecture in my bedroom. Let Ken be Ken. That's it. Ebenezer, I say get connected. Ken for president 2028. That's Nana Ukubia. That means you were sleeping on the job. That's it. What the mano. Fafa Konu also JDM all the way. That's also the show no be ahwebi Dr. Mamuno we chita for her NDC for her obi ahwebi sanity because your fans no hwe show no enye can say enye rented cancer crowd what obi ahwebi because show no the papa Jose Luis also next president of Ghana that's it. But I just see also let Ken be Ken. That's Kennedy Kwabena Danso. Also, for NPP is not ready for power. That is why they are joking with Honorable Ken. That's Bob Skook. Also, hello, Safo. The kinetic energy is infectious. Ma Babs, that's from UK. Tottenham Jason Abawate, Ma Babs. Aha, man Georgina before say I'm watching you, my son. Me bad ready. Ma Georgina message na fi ma call Padmo so. And as Jody a free fire or see you are winning, boss. Yeah, that's it. Randolph Amankwa or see he speaks as a practical person, unlike others who speak from prepared speeches of unpractical theories. Also, yeah, that's Porsche. I'll say lovely family. Greetings. Yeah, that's Papa Porsche. Hey, what on my cars and for brofo. Lovely family. Lovely family. Yeah, that's a Porsche. Vada Watin. Or see no Ken, no vote. Faustina Poma. Also, God bless you. Yeah, that's it. Honorable Ken for 2028. Air Porsche. No. Kimpola Bakwame. Or say communications director, lawyer Kwekwa Modate, communications spokesperson, lawyer Kwesikwati, and sanity. Collins Edu. Also, how many rich people in Ghana can use his life to teach the youth? NPP don't want power. That's Mabab Skuka. Also, Safo. your Arsenal t-shirt is waiting for you. Me. My boss, or say honorable without honorable Ken, and people might forget. Arsenal. Me win now. Arsenal them the other. Chiakai. Arsenal United. A team for more as Arsenal United Barcelona. Team for as I don't know what. Ian Stitches or say Ken Yadasi Kimbolo Bakwame or say be aligned and get connected. Yadasi Ofori Albert Ofori or say we are for Ken. Yadasi Morgan White or say with honorable Ken we are connected. Ken no size. Yadasi Berima Kujo Akenting or say the Lord God Almighty is bringing honorable Ken or Agyapong to the presidency and nothing can change it. Also, Yadasi. Mary D. Message I can na fi men call Padmo or namini Padmo enko twitwin enkomo ma menhwe ma Georgina message na men kan ma me ma me the message abadia. I have to read my mom's message. What I say? Or say I'm with you or Hinesafo. I'm watching the program. May God bless you for your good work for Mother Ghana. Keep it up, my dear. Ma, me that's papa. Mr. Padmo. Mr. Padmo. Hello, Mr. Padmo.
Yeah. Okay.
Bibi aboko de majo.
Nyame adumo bibi aboko na so
Nyame adum boko. Sisi ya hu se honorable Ken campaign it take shape because sisi ya no ya de director of communication any spokespersons no abetutu ya mu nyina mu din omu bi. What is anema we no say and ofa na oma omudi echi no say no mo mfa na then na ye expect from mo ho. I mean insha free ni sir.
me da se ohene se unim se mencha watie for answer me fa ni bi ma wona mencha watie for no ahwe for show na unim se the agenda for honorable Ken so we ba be di Ghana so
Yeah.
as Ghana man be you know
Yeah.
so yenye mu bi yenye niema ye print ya
Yeah.
and also honorable Ken bibi a wo priape wo man mu ntia enipa bebia umunim me ye obi a madwuma amayi nyina yesa me ye mmofra ne mabunu ho adwuma
Sir.
globally madwuma me ne omo ye adwuma it's an American company obi ani they supporting kwada over 2 million globally ai mabunu ene mmofra emma o ma fa furu a omo ewo ahunhia mu enyim ye ne ehiafo moboafo na ye adwuma
Sir.
edi ohene obi ti se me so wunimi a ewiase ngofo kan wo de am so da be continent bi eni ho a wonko so na tokuro bi eni ho a wumura mu
No correct.
ye come round ye hu ba bia ye hu niema e koso so obi do say so bro say almost like every week bia betukwa ni a me wa ha me wati o jam kra be yede
Yeah.
honorable Ken na sama wo country Ghana for nyina ne se Ghana mabunu da chinti ohene enipa aba Ghana nyina mo so mo pe president nyina obi bia ni ho a waye consistent wo the messaging we hu
Debbie.
so ubusa Dr. John Mahama said opeso obedi president na ni so ade pa na ne say ya edene oni ade baako na Kufuado no no so bold enough at the free teachers see na ni so no on the board the boy Ghana nkoda na ogina so a no buy so ye so it's like the same joke in Japan say the semen misuni so na me ma don na mitimi be di o man we yanimu a the American in Japan me number 1 say mabunu ye die ohine so wutimi yi obabunu ba ko abusua bia mu free ohiam a
Yeah.
say nipa ba ko no research say utimi besesa na busua no
Sir.
so timi nya baby di ye nya adwuma pa bia ne maame ne papa ne nua no maka utimi be support you so one person from a family you for man direction guidance no or come out of poverty of the boy na busua wo maka nyina enti so me pe obi say obedi Ghana so near the Ghana resource nyina hye say ni panensa say ɔno na wɔnhwɛ so mfa ni dwuma a hwan na wɔsɛ mdi n'akyi the other nkɔfo say so we are president it's like you are a CEO, you are like a business owner. You are a philanthropist. Was a young was what the other so. You are a judge. Was a sorry. You are a commander. Armed forces. Which is everything the nation they are showing. You are the representative of Ghana. Nibia or baby abetu na yesi. It is a president as a nipa baby amana is so simple say. Ma kwatena school dem can bro for intimate me so ya could be president. Anya no kweta. Anya no kware. So obi who say consistently ye di Canadian Japan chi. O ni tia wo mu nyina no say wa convince me so much say and me who say president bia oba Ghana it me yes anema no. Akufo-Addo by when they were big training mabunu no school mo. Wa mo tete say nyuma no he. Eti anyama na Akufo-Addo be ye ni nyina ti. NDC betna so the next 4 years so the NDC bet me bie factory ba Akufo-Addo wo man mu say aban push sa nyama we ya. But the committee education mo wie kama say mu be wie university na nyama ye adom factory si we bie wa ha we bie wa ha adwuma we bie wa ha ye tete amofase na bia wa obetimi ni sika kaka bia start adwuma no am making so that kwa despite mo kana Agyapong mo o akeka nyina making. That is the president we need for Ghana baby we. A president who can be tough enough and say so when we nya sem wo krom ha ye dia no na eka ba so wonni na so sori tie wonni akofa abade ko bo ni a o man me no bedi men tra won hwemo ma mo nya de mo pe tough leadership of discipline orderliness direction or direction of man. A president obey the pe idea of corruption idea of dishonesty idea of kontompo untimi fa nkwane nchen ofahene such a person unyani di wani ma di ebio na olake because mo twa no sie nyina sia e no kwempo na moka uni mebi o man no bedru untimi ngojina kene Japan ni mu ntwantro many obi di ngomo na mkase yato abawie ye prime minister yato no 2023
yeah.
Just say the Nyamiadom, ni nkunim, and you know, we were still putting ourselves up. For us, it was a good show that we contested. Obianim under circumstances are honorable can elusu sahabano. And the Nukwe Nusan Cabana and so to me. At one time, me more India. But yet if you after election, no, and your colleagues back why Juma very nice gentleman, but I don't know what really happened. I think a misunderstanding can be by when clarity. And I would two and it turned out to be wrong. So if I don't know maybe honorable Ken and one kind of way. You knew one or Freddy Pan. Oh, come. Oh, we are not standing the Kasai, come up. Oh, just on time. Or Pewasam. Maybe why you be named ye, but next time, in your bio. Mr. Dano met what dinner say, done by a messy idea. Ya messy idea. Because only when you lead the beer or pen or crack can. The beer or mine or be a ready open.
Sir. And
the moment will be a bed the open and no and a say of mine and no a say party. For example, since a yakwe say so be a party be a no appointing for all of a sudden no be a appointment be a no ye say some. Now, what do you man? I buy one and quite a bamus also my Ghana. No, I think yes, and go within and fear and fear watching. Yen my human fear be a sign, fear one you will soon out your bum. Oka bem secret net that I can't do too. We know what he and full beer. Ghana ni bi antimi nsori musa se wo kwa ba mu moto kra na onibi ene language ni nsa ne si ofie wo ye de na onyaye enti se akwese se no ye ma obia appointment wa ban mu a eye wiye die no but governance is not about that ye ma to me wo mai mu bebi sa yes fa some of my man it is our time so a o man for ne wo so obuzo mu no abrabo asesa na nya wo na edi to me ma wo no na ye edi to me ma se be ya se ne ye obi abe pra be to me ni bi eno no wa we no is so no akofa se kan na we akofa tu na fe de so bo won to kwasa na ebobo aman ewo e bibrim ha because ye edi to me se ni pakata bi sa na sa ni pa na ye na so promani na ohia dubro na sawo. That is not what we want. Ye leader onu o man for no ebe dana kuma so de bia o da so no agi appointment won ba mu a de wo hwehwe fi wa ne se bosumi miensa we bosumi nsia we bosumi dumienu afe a impact na watimi di aba o minister aboa mabunu puntu aboa emma puntu o mema se me president misi makola sesi misi central market kwa boso kaya o mu beka se eyampa ye ba ye no ye nhihye ye eboa o modwuma. That is the president who can hold people accountable. President obetimi make sure say ye tutu ye niema ye hihye niema ye media. We will always be loyal to the cause. And in my main concern back on show. So MPP for fear President Kofoni aka na so da be ye kasa o mo fi set na Agyapong petumi ntun ye be ka bi am fakwam. But President Kofo be kan sa so no so afei ba o me na tita kwa yidin. President Kofo se party na ho di gina hen for so.
Grassroots so.
It's na grassroots ne so. Any politician do nim nyanse bia ni sa otina o ma president Kofo na be kan asem we chew. Party na ho di gina grassroots ne so na mistake a ba o me tita for ne say ye can party grassroots o mo fi say MPP delegates nkwa. That is their mistake. The grassroots of MPP and your party delegates. MPP for a botchi edi party nechi so police station wa. Grassroots does not mean only the polling station. The police station is ready to me say. Maybe about the polling station and you pay 900 net to 900 years MPP for a executive polling station or yeah 5 for it. It's a 900 no 600 MPP for and the whole year juma. Yeah 5 for no na say grassroots no. Now, don't know Maka no me a day. It is a party in the grassroots and my party now what they are. Again, a party in the grassroots no ya to very lose grassroots no abemobu. Again, ye Kenya omo. So Washa Agyapong is the only candidate I lose a baby. Even what person one among so test for university omo be friend bia no mu kokasa and but I know not test control kokasa omo yan won to aba baby but ni honorable Ken Edison and this say we need to now reorganize the base yen touchy base reform kwadano with reform for no na yem pushi ye ho and yes am yen the next election say ba omi anen nko for the no no omo dwene no I want to say healing the back party for no one. Ya to aba ye yi obi edi efi na adwuma because we MPP ni odi yaw wo de o dwene ho aye say yempa tumi ma. Na be da Kenya say ni pa na hye ne bo say onya botre ne na kasa ma na hu say de esi nya so medi party na chi. Do be kan kura ni say mo ba fa ma mo aye. Eti de mesre. What it means when you can say communicate via a certain amount. yatena ofidi isu aka ne ebekọ so anso aka ohene de obi bia opese ojo ne Kennedy Agyapong a team not necessarily so be position because ohene any position and I define who you are
Debbie.
but the data pana kuma so say ye beboa Ghana for obi bia or whatsapp kuma pani bi e Ghana kuma so no me to nsa frɛ no for me ko say so wo nuanom wɔ Ghana o ti abrochi na wo nuanom wɔ Ghana pɛsɛ o munye ye enye adwuma se no mbe gyaa wo frɛ na se kura na si di na ho ɔden asa baka kai ene o send pound o send dollar o send euro I just o send bebree asa o de miti obi need to Ghana saa ne me nyina to betwa o mu no obusuafo o mu nuanom o mu yerenom enkasa
sa
na jenti ake na Japan pɛsɛ obedi o man anim no o mu nyina nso entaneti enti obi bia to nsa fo obi bia so obi bia ba afi na sra ade baako so honorable Kennedy Agyapong first time was the shortest possible record-breaking time presidential candidate with the campaign in your impact. Many sure to be a Ghana. When I could do my Rollins after Professor Mills Wu, 6 months or make you start attempt to be you results are on the vice president John Mahama. Yeah. So for Kennedy Agyapong and the vice president, and within that time, that campaign in Yadu, it is a huge achievement to be Ghana. And you now see Friday and my MP who said there be Papa we here. Nyamia my opportunity be maybe a message mini anoma omoko didi baby no. Omo put you the party first in terms of your flag bearership. Flag bearership, no, it should be party first. Young solve the party, no, young healy party, no, near for two abundance, why young unit party, no. But for the leader, dear, young the leader who has the Ghana first agenda. Upon all the leaders are Omo MPP say Omo Ghana, sorry, Omo wine an agenda for Ghana. Odo sabi si ubuse esose Kennedy Agyapong agenda for Ghana. Me people be try man saso no aka oni pa ko na agenda for Ghana achemi. Na me nkan Kennedy Agyapong de enche no. Na yenhwe saa ono ne candidate ne Kennedy Agyapong. Wine an vision for Ghana eso. Ndide bia mi di yawo. So can name project about Ghana nyina so be abo Ghana nyina. And I am happy. So those days, the leadership are need the party name. Oma no more parliament. Oma no more MYC. Oma ministers. Aye, people for poor you know when. So now you know at the end of the day, that to win an election, you need charisma.
Mr. Padmo,
to win an election.
Strong Voice Network. Yako Madina Mountain so ene Ghana folk di nkomo na ensema omo kan ebi etu omo num tuo ka say omo anto aba because of candidate NPP representing no because no money gidi ewonimu
ohine enye secret
footage ya born ndra
and I'm telling you say we enye secret NPP na about 2 million MP for no man to aban Dr. Baume obisa no say didn't no man to aba so go mko to aba na hwan na ko mko to aba na ko mko to aba ba ko Agyapong anana ko mko to aba ko visa hwan na ni din eda ballot no so for MPP e say MPP for anko to aba ma say nipa na denti no man ko to aba o mo mpe nipa no simple you don't need any other logic from anywhere. They did not like the candidate. That is why they did not vote.
Gaba Kokra State say ono State say on to Obama NDC da. They are about to be an automa NPP. But per campaign Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye ene niema bia oba Bontebeka say betting tax will twam will be oba be twam ni sa niema nyina no osese okoto na bama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kono kwa an sabi na dwene oka live so Andra, Mama share Strong Voice Network no. Mutie ye. Ba so ebisa lady ni say omobo omo yi omuti obo no kempe a obo adutun pe o say gyina ho omo maka de me hia omo eyo the only person or the NPP for the neba obetuna ba ma NPP honorable Ken Agyapong ade otumfo asantiwura so to NPP for emra Alan Kojo Martin ekọ ne nchen emra ne be flag bearership no okọ a otumfo ka kire ne say ma NPP for prioritize omo flag bearer no mu koyi ne mu omo hwe say nipa no mu koyi no ne ho be Ghana for akono anase ne ho nye Ghana for asem okan say omo hwe the Ghana for penomukuyi no sane mai wo nyina no okai omo antie e den na chese dia former president Kufo aka ene former Michael Kwe honorable Michael Kwe junior so senior sorry aka no ene the Ghana for kan MPP for already said this time there ombeti
Oma at this moment genuinely and may cancel way genuinely Omo majejnem say omo de omo mpese Kennedy Japan ebidi party nanim eyenkofo bi omo MPP kuma they feel a sense of entitlement. Sense of entitlement meaning say yeah na was a mumu ye say yeah the big wigs I be decide who are also a flag bearer, right? Me party executive Baku di nkomo last about 10 days ago Ghana. Na me can share no say o na nyema se the city consensus onu hu ni obi na onu mu busa me say na ma share hu say o ma dodo na bia o di ba o mi achi alo mtiti ni kam bebe sifo na am say yes me ya we the next one can say o say ma san so hu say ase eya kame akoye say Oma latter part omo fi say bia akufo adu ni omo ani ni yi no me hu say omo nso and I was say as omo nyina like as omo rebel with Baumia against old man no me read a comment me on Facebook 2 days ago I ran to the friend of ni take minim so be kind na
minim ni take
yeah na oye one of the MPP flags about social media guys
yeah
me when a comment you on Abrante be post Abrante me just type Kufuado just for people to come and insult on Kufuado and I'm also be able to say a day bio na Kufuado nye after so far about me and running mate 8 years in opposition we found running mate a big vice president 8 years we share national me the flag bearer amana coalition kulusu afa Kufuado mo bodi onye modai the way answer ni take go abetire go say and omu free say omu di Kufuado atema and ebe mo mutumi wow
sir
wow. Oh yes, it's on Facebook.
Mr. Pan, me so mebo ba made off air mebo ma me ne ba ne din a kire o ma me no na oye adwuma directly under Nana do Danko Kufuado na ne ba eso ye MP unim say emra dota ma move me akoka say arrogance of power Ghana for ka say MPP for yenye reshuffle anye nti na mo hwe ho to aba eliti NPP no ma me ne free fear odu free kromo odu fie pe no instruct ne driver ne say stickers ebobo eye omu fie nanim ho nyina no omu awai Dr. Mamudu Bamia ne NPP stickers ebo nyina o man driver no wa awai me ho na driver no frame no safo ayeka na me say adai o say mommy edwa o na me say adai o say hwe asawa Dr. Mamudu Bamia ko kan wo dwa na wo mo atete nyina say mempe honorable Ken stickers emra ne mfa nditare ne mba ne MP sitting MP e Ghana Mr. Padmo
Wuntimi upon all the Kufuado Yema Dr. Baumia. Obi jina baby akase Kufuado amwada Baumia no ni pakone bonia. Ene ka candidate Japan plan was a yen yebufu na Kufuado plan the more.
Sir.
Yen nanka was yebufu Kufuado.
True.
And election but make can say if there's any one NPP politician best succeed Kufuado I will bet me protect Kufuado legacy enye Baumia ya Kennedy Agyapong And that statement I was hammering on. I don't know more about me. Because Japan interest our war Ghana business, never Kufuor asset. There's no way so the Japan but Naswa, Japan Besha Kufuor name because Makasa Ken will be the highest loser when Odi president no say Ghana. Never for Japan be Ghana.
David.
Me kiosk. Me register company be our Ghana. I mean, yeah, it is a my president. I mean, what do I lose? But second Japan, I be a president no say Ghana. No, say Numa. The Numa will be there and only hope for a kasa, near man in Numa wire, near my way, and all kind of new businesses to our winner. So, Obedio Mo is not so minor. And you're not obelus. So, say, Pan Obedio man, so Besha said, Numa, the man to brim, what couldn't one now was saying now, or the other building of Omesano. Come on. That be. It will never happen. That is why we need a tough leader, Obama discipline, and by a system. Where also Mahama, the second time, will take a different approach.
Yeah.
Mahama and then call for are extremely calm.
Yeah.
After 6 months, since Ed being said, you bring up and you might be the association Mahama. 6 months. Because Oma will say, Mahama Beko. So when you be big, and from when we are you be Pamu 2028.
Yeah.
In that instance, 2028, who could feel the candidate? Wasa, on only name say, Ebianca Bayan and Gobeso Woyome Baumi. Young control about 2028, next no, and that. 12 and 13 but we have to make us an economy.
David.
Can Baumia say, oh, my economy because dollar is 13. Yeah, $15 years.
Untiminka.
What you say? And that is why I asked meticulously, no more she said, near my funny bear, Baumian to me may be an unca economy once I'm she. Dollars, yeah, but when I do our economy so. It is a candidate that won't even go to economy once a month. Near where they even as running mate, the economic messiah could not tout Ghana's economy or build it. It was an important election like breaking the eight. Number one of all. Doing economy once a month. Oh, yeah, surprising.
Yeah.
What do you mean $10 once a bill?
Those times.
What do you mean inflation once a bill? What do you mean?
Obi be salon crana or inviting no koha or ma a cancer lectures on economy.
Wow.
No nya platform untimin can be on the economy. Yeah.
MPP for Mama for 2028 in a good deal. My own for 2028 and a good deal. When in 2028 election, you for better ban it will be a record numbers.
Yeah.
Because in Melbourne, no more 1018, no, and paying one baby a film. 2028 election will be the turning point of Ghana's election, switching from the middle age, older age to the youth. It is appealing to the youth. Youth need panel, youth need better routine or kasa, na youth need dinner here. We should forget it. We should forget it. Because so Obia per se, Obia Bibia Ukrumahu. And there's always a Obia, so no corner Juma, now Busome, you try and now one thing be in the Bujabi, I will never be the Bia, and can the power house.
David.
Now will be also a little bit in your boy or mine or Sakwan as well. Now what you also would be because what you Ufi say, why was such inside a doko. Now, the me understand. Obi to say, Me former my majority leader. One time minority leader. One time MP for Swami. Even to the extent they say, Akufo-Addo to Kwan or Ghana, right?
Yeah. Obe acting as president, cry.
Not finance minister, any Kumuha.
Yeah, not vice president, anyhow.
Yeah, parliament, I could read the budget. Yes, Alan Chairman, say, I'm going to read it. Alan, don't have kind budget, and you say, Alan, very popular. And Alan, see, I'm on no majority leader now. I wasn't going to present the budget here with the any moment debate or no, or one for G. Michael for the parliament, for kind budget. All in the name, send officer about the funnel running mate. Because no pay. I know Munina could to do about me to say she, and unfortunately, Namia or Hata so Pebone, or Martin Agyapong. A chita for our swami. A dana say, so what could you about me to what your dasi, yet ken Nananki a penal. Tibaumiana has said, James Abus, now our constituency brand went me in your boot, mammy, na Ghana, now between your boot, mammy. And I will born the free. That time, majority leader free. Some Chairman Sabus, and then maybe a social record share for one way over to the blue. Because what in any be already swap. Yeah, you feel now pain, bitterness with him. And I'm going to go to the Baumiachi because they want to tell a Kufa, they say, Sebi. We need to meet you. Sir, and they phone phone to go say, my family agent, member will show down most of that. Also, but this shows the difference between Kennedy Japan's maturity. We are not there or can I give
yeah.
Mama will show down, Mama will be and then a showdown. I bet it will be a can be,
sir.
And the poor being and no baby, so what's your cassette for Dumpoda?
David.
But so you know, I didn't know I the question now. Or can I do it? Or can I do that?
Yeah.
As maybe the message say it's a new dawn. New team coming together, new faces, but new members, but young paying in a boom.
Sir.
Sabi, maybe communicate Master Kennedy Agyapong Kasamana as one of his spokespersons last time, meaning I should not hold myself as different from Minianoma or all other radio stations. Say, radio station, CIGD, Eketwa, Yena, Yejuman,
Pepe.
I don't media being per se a basic being where a party said, I said, yeah, communication, I could book with the ra. This is Obiat baby no menstruation, so Obiat can be information flow, communication, no, and flow engagement. Because men coming to me,
yeah.
I'm so going to me,
yeah.
I'm not going to me,
yeah.
So we have a back for so no point to me.
David.
It's Yenyanuma, no more especially Minia or Nima, Agenda B.
Yeah.
When you are not part of a faction or
sure.
Our one daily Nima. We all have to bring all of them together. Ye hierarchy and change for now.
Yeah.
Mestre. Yeah, open you do any but I know it's a papa gave you a room now. Ye hierarchy to you no send communication easy.
Yeah.
Tell that will be a for radio why you man need GB when you move. And then you won't pay about me to pay this moment on communicators who were such a trouble which we are for this and one find my these are near ma. Now how to will be a question to me, yes, sir.
And I can.
Masadan
can't be or say what you want so would you honorable at Bahua. There will be a trust of any. No, can't one more, you must say. Masadan, I say, what's what you crowd to a can Bahua now also. No, I do my dear.
Oh, well, and then make sure. And I mean, who social media? I don't know, man. TikTok, man. Who on pakwa no yes. Obi but na and so media can Agyapong can I be boa or mine no na so chiche bi no bobo. Mitia the be mitrim.
Debbie.
The be mitrim is I don't know who this person is. Minim no oni me onya me friend mpo o me follow me via. But this person born someone can be boa Ghana. But for MBB, one of the Facebook, what is not going to move about 10. After the Ken, they said you're born back and you can be MPP Ghana.
Because candidate no turn and talk message or message or best selling candidate no.
Yeah. But so no one come back me answer more. So no, it's a obe promoting the candidate no bet me no. The only officer can into me no better. The only officer didn't change it to Obama can and always need time. Oh, Facebook.
And the candidate not can be better not done so I didn't be at na. Some can you do more be because we some more can on can issue biana or so mudimatema munjayomo. Nemo metsabe obet me at me at any time. So me one message put in nema maye a dozen, they meet me a dozen. But the money opportunity as answer na monka. When your friends say oh leader because or then once you are my partner or then once you are my minor. But other side in the woman leader ni bibisa. So the woman bayana or my power more yen.
Yeah, person no credit ever back party
yeah.
But again now you pen no power party ma. And this is the time and party no. And can nipa you bet your man contest second should be the young generation will be a fin of person better on what is Brian.
Yeah.
Brian say I feel or didn't do a bus system name.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a more bit to say Brian so Brian Obra Penny Mongo contest. Then a bear party for so yeah because it was a 60 that chance to talk. But I cannot could be the way I knew man because I said no. And if you remember me with Sikakasi national delegates 1 or 2, I mean a power in Ghana for so book. Yen Ghana for one. So Ghana for you know who's a party in ya ba. So when you Mr. NDC Ube from August the room measures ya messy because we have to say any was such a piece because 2028 they can able that is the kind of person I was saying for marketable. Almost a stick out of car I said just what the young person say literal
yeah.
The Christian community, you know, the Duana ready for a Muslim president. And no matter some Kofu trust to Kadapa and one Kase initial Kasasa initial you say. I didn't say a hypocrite or my emo.
Pa
I can't come here for 2. I think it was the general election. John Mahama and Baumia.
Yeah.
Reverend, also for resurrection, yeah, what do you Oh, what's now? Did you remember my daughters of God, Monica?
Yeah, me kind of damn the
yes, also answer. The country Ghana for now joy FM so bamfare also full penim pombi. And ya kwa to asofo bi platform so say ma omonto abama Christian candidate na on tiase so peliko kan asem no ama chimpo fozu juma di bubu ya se ni agina sai na ko kan asem dia MPP fo bi sai di agina sai ya minim so no kan yo senyo no but based on asema usu ansambe kan ye no. That means even on a software platform, it's not be a koso.
Mr. Padmo, minimum beer or catcher me P or Assemblies of God. Sorry. Or say, member branch in the dinner will be a pastor and I could not them. Or say openly. campaigning at etia and NPP because of candidate NPP de naba minim sofu penibia okọ Cote d'Ivoire ekoya ade oba no hey dia watara Cote d'Ivoire no there's no way some bema Muslim ababedi o mine so uye no tonche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nkasa mu enum tom ekosia John Dramani Mahama ewo chief imam ho sala no mu di sala ena Mahama ko obisa Mahama se obede on na kremofo na nya omo afase no mudi no no Christian do babeda na otuba na ena otuba na be friend Malam John me o video ni wa ha o kan house mu endra me bo video no ono so ko gina ko ka say primaries ne mu no say Muslims na rate on beto ama no enti say MP vote mana obeji Muslim can say Nzongo vote ni nyina na ohia Mahama Volta region a better form not obeji sa siginia because of say ohe Muslim so no criticize or trust us na to ne so bi be fa so a adentam mo be blame the obe fa so no min twa no mame mo we 37 seconds mame mo the account house mu no say Mahama eba be den ewo ekremofo promise no mame mo ma ahwefo obi a onya opportunity entie no onti na onfana dwenimra
sofon shugaban kasa John Mahama ya gora kamar shi maluma ne ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne YouTube ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne YouTube ko ba haka ba sai mu duka mun yi fatiya mu basi sai YouTube na ba haka ba Malam John sofon shugaban kasa John Mahama ya gora kamar shi maluma ne ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne YouTube ko ba haka ba abinda ya sora ne YouTube ko ba haka ba sai mu duka mun yi fatiya mu basi sai YouTube na ba haka ba Malam John
Zongo for eka enano asem de pao Zongo for say omu njindi se MPP omu di Dr. Bawumia beba but omu di meba dia omu be tuamano omu be tuamano sana omu kaya omu be tuamano amba enti ushe north na ushe zongwa two strongholds Dr. Bawumia begina ebeto form so NDC timi win election Volta region me call Gina Volta region making more votes I'm a MPP where were Volta region making more votes I'm a Volta and yes sir making votes so making enti almost strongholds no nyina ebe shaky omo enintina omusuro Dr. Bawumia sano yes sir because omo nyina nim se me be gina ho a mema omo showdown
Mr. Padmo so what you
me ton kapa
so on the sase
mame mame Musa asamba ako Ghana Christopher Nkremofo akomfo mo traditional esum nyinedi ya tena stifi ye na nanom be so abisi ya Christopher ne Muslimi for ne traditionalist for enyan tokwa bia okromada mentri se Christopher ba ese abosomsomfo asori se onye Christopher kontokwa besine anase Nkremofo ba yesi Christopher mo honti yampene akontokwa besine Ghanaians ye people me ko Burkina Faso am me proud because me now go Burkina Faso we di Ghana dance here say Ghana nko na say ye di sala otimu say nkemufo ko ra so dem ekosa wo Ghana nko na wo say ye sala Muslim tim ko bompaye omoni je Ghana ho. That is true. But in a country of Ghana, you see over 70% of Ghana for a Christopher.
Sir.
About there 19-18% a Muslim for. And about there traditional Muslim Yamibian Wolomsi at the Academy. So a Christopher Shano Bompire, Bonifay. So yeah, for my pain, piece of focus here. We can say the empire no more. So omunya nkopono enye Kristo ni bi odama kuma so mo mebwa.
Sir.
That will be their first prayer. Omupo bi a osuro nyame sa na ye ka no mo Kristo so mu. So nyame enye bi a osuro nyame, odo nyame, wagye Awurade Yesu Kristo adi a osuro nyame. That is the Christian prayer. Kristo ni bi a will tell you that no Christian ever could I saw them say, yeah, but Tom and Penny said, Onyame, your bompire said, for some ni my no, but Christo ni be no bit to be ready, Zakate, the empire. And then the Macas will Christo ni papa. But sometimes, if you are my fears or dear, and your mission, I'm not quite to me, you be my baby, so if your own free, and I say, or no moon, GDR, be a contract.
So, or they trauma.
And also, when you or when we are or nema. But Christo ni dia first prayer ne say nyame ni obi a odo no nyame dana kuma so nyame honhom tinimu a obetia bedi. That is our first prayer. What church sampai bono, you know what they are calling for? They are calling for a Christian leader. That is their first thing. And the Christo, as Omaya say, about over 70% the Christo assume yame. That's the same man so much president that you mean to me be or soon yame kwa sorry. That was the disagreement I also answer as of holding your own platform. Because of only because say ye don't so a Christopher is a Christopher so jani a bompire ye benya obi a osuro nyame wo yemu abedi eso. And also some people say no such statement no so dey because that time MPP akoyi the candidate you also defend the candidate. And you say kasa wan kasa ye because obi so Muslim here e ga Muslim bi betu abedi es but no be yasi Christo ni o ye nyame o wona kwan. But when you bompire based on a faith who is the empire and the Muslim cleric and the Muslim leader Obo? Obo by say Allah, a man will be a usrono. No medio may so. The first prayer, the second we answer the to say, yea, near ye pen and mamma, we yame, dear woo pet, and my ear. That is all. Sika can't see so say. For once on Oko CCC, Ransford of being the CCC software, and Ofori Krum MP, this time, when I saw them on the campaign. Who say, I saw them campaign win ya? Who say, I saw for campaign and win ya? Who's remember? Or Pambo, your friend was a Agbesi, Profidro, why? Don't touch what only a sample for ya. That tiger was so moody, only a favorable to end this book. Who is only a piece of one of some. And do this aside 2 million and for Bano 2 million and for Bano. My person may come Muslim votes because Muslim votes got the Lusunina was so shy you lose all the Muslim votes. If you don't want to come and to not do one across society to for count.
Yeah. And
because the Muslim communities they voted.
Almost,
and they voted for John.
Almost so and Dr. Mamubomia and because of name maybe non so ye.
But mistake about me. That is the mistake. And I am say the Bawumia campaign team they are not learning.
Timothy.
They are not learning because so no far. Ubenya nipa 10. Ebi aye free omu seidu. But ebi abekwe na mu 2 pe na ye temufo.
Sure.
Ebi a seidu no, ubo seidu na mu be 8 eye Roman for, omu ye Anglican for.
Yeah.
Ebi na 2 pe na ye Muslim for.
Yeah. True.
Because Ghana hano Muslim population no is lower. Kiso for the dozen. It's okay. It's the one in our boom say. It's the one in higher in Temufua. And that is what Baumia got it wrong.
Yeah.
It's the one in Temufua. So totally. No. So it was wrong for him. The church is also dominant in the north.
Yeah.
It's what to me the North people because I'm a Muslim. No one can the North people throw me a Muslim for. And that is what happened. You baby, I know go to school. I want nothing names near the. Why would you side where's the money?
David.
This is your friend say
Saibula Hamidu Lasisi.
What is Saibu Jan? Over cancel a ceremony, but Saibu Jan ceremony.
Sir.
It is the whole say Saibu Tizongo or Saibu Street North. And you know, okay, Saibu go to about because we a ceremony. Hey, and they are still not learning. Those are because you are as Ghana or mine. We are trying to say, you know, but you are trapped back on him for 4 share. No, they are trapped.
Osha even Ghana Krana. Your program, a stage function piano, right? Your bo say your opening prayer no. Your bo the Bible and say Christians. Your boy. Closing prayer, the Islamic prayer anyway. See the Islamic prayer, Esasia, we are at the can say Christian prayer anyway. I yet
no
me, mammy, Ninu animal. It was Salamatu, Fatima, Musa, can say Amina, me mammy, direct. Mina na yo hene no on be fa mina na no mina na ba no e na ko mi maame e ko free mu yesanka mi maame kra na na ka me so mi ka mi kra kramodi ana sa ka me kramoni mina na no ye usiaka on obo side so ye usiaka e usiaka can say a Christian name ye audu aye nyina yete amikas bi manzuru ni abun say minim de ntia na afi on why desperate sa niema nana oka ba no onim se okokoko a on ne baba hitting afi hitting wie ye no afi no baba blemi obi oka bi ana se kwa sa no atwa no obi obefa so na afi obe blemi no
ne call campaign tina no mudi NPP ni ma Dr. Baomiano they made a big mistake which I will say I almost person who be share the into correct sa niema like you are saying, until say, me kweye me ma yi, right? And me am na going to be buy. Omo say, oh, I send me chama o family come for. I'm serious. You should choose that. I don't ma can face as one say
yeah.
Oh yeah, my cousin. Me ma me ya tetwa. Nti so se no asa me ma me wuti ni ma me so ye me ma me
sa
pa to ba ye wo omo because ono ware nkamo ti chief sabu nyina ye nkamo fo me ma to ye Christian ti enso ye Christian fo does it make us enemies
Debbie
no so me pe bibia me nya chief safi se nia otoma me a beba so fi se da bi me Christian ni so emwa onyunya ne sumni no otoma na fair enough, that is what the religion and so promoted. But there is no way I mean set and can move forward with fear. No, I could not be there for cat mid dear, me a Christian take Christian from more and go on to mammy. No. So there were a lot of fundamental errors. It's a blame obi say and I can more the alarm when a militia no more mystery. No, they don't want to admit to say umani ye no money maybe and the more lose at the end. me can we fear procure program so the last week me no aside. No can't tell me about me as them say or can say ebi mo by ebi manu masem and I be say so na say so about me ko jina baby can say obi na man ni kunu so ya no trofo no kind of prayer. Oni na bushia omon kai di omo ye days to election e wo East Lagos. So MPP lose 2 million votes. I didn't know we had out of 2 million, they moved 1.7. And I started on we put you more for us on Toba. So the idea of one year, you have to say, we know party new was some president less than 2 months to election. Was it party need can me say, what we shall for what could dream say? And they it's young one out the ultimate term of Abadini. Can be before move through a animal. Now you have to just say, Obinama Ukuna Lucy.
Sasam can enter judgment, Beba. Bosumi Besimuya. Omadia Samna judgment, a few days.
As I'm the
oh, yeah, a few days. Few days. Would have off a metric data judgment in your bachelor. But give permission in free opinion to meet him for exact date to that.
As I'm the judge or the Danube to that and that's it.
Yes, but may practice say opinion found and can't meet him there to that Amobia TB. But it's hard an idea. A best man reporter, strong voice network, a reporter, a bell. Na de be si court be o si court bia no enti mo na mo bi na bi bisa me mo bi sa say Mr. Otibonso ni semra ba o miam case na kosi say no court na di asem na wie was said that in ruling beba na a few weeks in fact July but me more the that day no I just me give permission if you open any ho July ya go we
no twan one be cancer obi na ma ukun lose 2 years. As a Ghana for any answer, what an insult. Me through challenge, I will share program, so me through also program, so any affair me pay audio and video identify year campaign can see as a mira about me, so I pay that Kosia menu, say, Montua Baden, Montua Macosia menu. Now, bet me a Jumana Seminian, Montun Seminian, Obi numbers are taken in Germany. Ukunu per president, we hear MPs of parliament to my ejuma. Unya boku opposition say or say me MP seat. One thing uncle can't say unya no go for say momentuma ukunu nipa no go bo ukunu. Who ye better check me say me na ma ulu see election. Ale yeni nyanza. Na deputy national NADMO director. Deputy National NADMO Director Abu Ramadan and a district for and I do to both down Guya.
Yeah.
Kitwa Ramadan. So Peninsu or not Ramadan members on Kitwa Ramadan Adenta and Okoji Adenta.
Yeah.
If you were some more, was a BT Akosia Menu and Union to Parliament, Ukraine president. Why now blue? And then so we are also blame because we are like a denta for say, woman to Majo Mahama, woman to Abama. What's the whole who per president? We are a book medium, sir. Woman to Majo Mahama, woman to Maukun. We have a catch of so being a Maukun Lucia. Why are you not telling Ghana for the truth, sir? We are like a president.
Open okra na kwa kwagina campaign etia uniano. Ama ukun abedi president, no abe first lady. Said that first lady Edino.
It's more Bushana Moom. Who could be the president? You need to be the Jane and your priority.
Ninian and priority. I
besides one Jana, only an Ocrano. Only an Ocrano, Prime Minister Grant, one man, I'm a disciple, sir, or man of Boku on the president.
One point a sponsor.
Now I'm only a campaign yet. I'm a Lucia, I will say, Opinama Lucia. Be bold enough and come and say, what will be seen on the Lucia? Yeah, in some way, say, who said, yeah, no, me can't say double gas. So, one way no more pushing here, as a see a cassa. One way, Dr. Baumia and Samira Mubushia, and people that can be and one woman be old. Because we are no more say a bimo before, say, in Becassa.
Sir.
You are restraining one even through 2023, near my queen, you are restraining a home. I do to be a denim and, you know, as a penny, didn't you know, or someone. This is not the time. Omo divert attention for us. Yeah, for Yama can Agyapong for be what the winning say wunya and we bush for and I'm about me. Are they? Passing this is an abbey. An empire or empire said, you better for two bay presidential candidate out of one fee in a bush want me any clean. No bear campaign. Why should we vote for such a candidate? Candidate on one fee in the union of air cutiano. Send you already a loose vote to that.
Sir.
And then you could buy me a pet on the onstart adenta nakunta everybody here. That is also you know.
That's here tomorrow. Can't mark receive it me as to me adenta a campaign tia Ramadan.
It's me see. Say you tuma baumia. You tu abanma baumia. Samira baumia. Baumia kunta vote you lusu.
Sir.
I wanna kunta vote for lusu. I don't know before you analysis. You near my home. Any panel, me say me didn't be many so my president. No. On one kunta me near my me papa house a day. As one pedo. On one ben na kunta no was one pedo. Name me the MVP Jimmy Pedo. Are they?
Mr.
Padmo. Then na kunta who in tia was one to abamano. E many near bani me president. E di intia.
Mr. Padmo. Yem fancy na yen source never calls kakra. Never for calls kakra. Why befa calls be 30 minutes until money ready. A number near 508 304 2825 508 304 2825. And tinin yina mono Mr. Padmo. And then Tim Ken or say a chitafu nyina. And will be the message by say kofobi asore tia honorable citizen tia no monga nam say no. Endra me ma example be say obi timi wo ne ba and anema etimi sore tia no. Obi timi pick obi from the gutters. A regime a clean no. I didn't be see baby I'll say any page AC or sorry tiano. So say obi blogger be and I say no be honorable Ken campaign team and I say will be ha that's sorry tia honorable Ken. Sanko for no then no see ye fa a few man I say ye mo ayaka no then no see ye. Now you fire comedy in see.
Yeah, what we call freedom of association.
Sir.
That was NPP.
Sir.
Right.
Sir.
So Kenneth. Tony Kenneth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tony Mark Christie.
Yeah.
Tony Kennedy Japan the 21 or 22 na
minimum na.
Wahene. So Kennedy Japan yerenum ene ne ma ene se o ma po Kennedy Japan. Omu nyomo nta na chi bi so di president a me jai Kennedy di.
Sir.
Because nipa na me person be president no no ane bakra se ompe no.
Yeah.
Na se ne basi ompe na me who am I say me se me pe no. Enka me jai Kennedy. But we are floor member said me no nyina ko support Ken. Now if we so support Ken, you go ko support obi na be Ken once a man. And you don't tell me cra. Minti u case cra. And so BBR fees this is the time of fees obi free Kennedy obetimi akọ.
Obi ogotwa obi aba obetimi akwa kotwa nipa corona be.
Obetimi akọ. you are top, you know, Chimas, Ubetimi akọ. But the amount say, a nipa dia 2023, Omunya opportunity by Kenti, Obu Yanu Mubino. Ah, Omasha, they are fair, the telephone first, Yamubino. They should be careful.
Hey, call me about
so.
Call me about also.
But say because Obank and the Agyapong delegates need to be winning to know delegates at the Western to fair woman. So we continue to do it. Oh, now we are why can I know what a telephone fair delegates. Now, cause we are no fellow myself. I catch you as soon as you are Oh, for can the Agyapong supporters who may do it. And now can our president know who got time will be. Ah, it's funny. It's very funny. My concept in the Japan support base is organic.
Yeah.
And not fake support. It will be obedi can the Japan achieve our officer or bank account to me be an ODA. Or no, I done what he said. No, it's fake. No, be joining here.
Sir.
Now, me happy. So, say, honorable Ken, even in 2023, now you didn't think Obetinyaka Ubia, the officer didn't independent. Obetinyaka Ubia,
oh, yeah.
So, if you are no more Macadra, Umunin, Miss Uncle Bonibia, what didn't it do? Coma, Obetinyaka. So, what the Akuma Pani Dineti, and then Akuma be binting out Ubia Bako. That is the mountain for you.
Now, you lose me answer number 2. You lose what I say, bitch, me or say, Safo, Memma or Renho. You say, what bread, why you juma. Now, if you are not Yankopon, I'll be big as Sabina. I feel a man who and Crawford, not genuinely, or Mudimechi, and then Oma, not be printing now on Waba. So, you lose a grand a year. I some more catch them in. You lose a grand a year. Because I'm not who never be. At near be as or call Minnesota, Midnobi. As some was no, of course, were perfect. Because Kofobe no more trying to when we say, now Kofobe are no genuine and no dinechi. So, say, and nano will be fro, and I say, or who will be caught at baby, cassette on Open, and or campaign on Open, Meman, if you say, will be crying a cinema bar, it's me sorry, Tiano. And you're not down for, and I say, Obi,
any, we decide bring it to be job on TV and the Aquanta. I didn't ever say any pound. What I say,
yeah.
But me, the message almost and my name, I'm social media, and I'm to say, will be ignorantly or deacon at terminal. I just need to make sure, because we only pass our stomach and from one year. Sir, I audio you coach MPP. I don't know why I belong to that party. Well, now so we are coach on Takane no more. What did the party at tomorrow? No, but you never know to say the fancy. Imagine what from
yeah.
Obi also be post Saturday. You be imagine what for.
Sir.
Oni nya sanaji mo ya.
Sir.
Onko pete puni nyina na omebo.
Sir.
Obi anu onka the comment in share me. But so ko trasa ho na the bar sabi why you know what from. Why you sakra.
Said the America.
You also waste time.
Said the America because yen channel number 1 beneficiary of NPP. Who you honorable Kenna. I me explaining edin on one video no can security. I mean to say what Babon Chabe can be say the number 1 beneficiary of NPP. I Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We now will be benefited from NPP party. Essence on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Oh yeah.
Untimi ma biom. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. On Friday, I found one bontin a bit.
Me chere ni nyina.
No, on Kaya Humpo.
SI card man. Yeah, SI Obai na straight to running mate.
The second highest. The second highest position in the who become beneficiary or benefit by the party.
Yeah.
Or no, Miraculous Abuajino. Say, MCO, say DCO, a British woman. Dokuaho, baby, I know Dokua will get him more. Of where this. And I say, and I think to try and talk why ye this in your unit on the quarter of Plaza Barcelona. Of course, so mess or DC. Here, family free. And I don't want you to question her baby. Obenya radio back mienu kasa yen na just another question can Agyapong. Ah, nyame ma ya butru wo hene.
Mr. Padmo. Fancy anema I have one a TV on some room.
But that's it.
But that's pass anytime be a ball punuma. Oji so. Mr. Padmo ba for Japan. And I can't say let can be can't. So Ghana still and our
That you may Kenya be do Ghana na again. Remember nyame advance next week.
Okay, any nyambwa week ni muno yebe kasana na ma wakwaje let can be can't t-shirt okwesi ho why?
Mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Me akwa meko studio next week yeah.
Oh, any meka chente wo ba na ode ode na ma.
Okay. Me that's it.
Padmo ba for Japan and then nutrition company. You be phone lines no. To bet me afre 508 304 2825 508 304 2825 free. Na yendritrin enkomo fa comment sobra making kind edia ma ene yakasa bebre na program no ayede na me kai ahwefo na chief was ente ye program yi your stations are ye new muguso a edi nkomo from Ghana I will pick your programs from live. Edia call Ghana telecast live Ghana and YouTube nkwa radio station TV station bebrea ya no muguso a yedi nkomo on befa programs no live was na me message about nafi yen sha say mfa afrefo man babs or say okay me sha say free Morgan White or say with honorable Ken we are connected no Ken no vote that's Berima Kojo Akenting or say the Lord okay call about onyina so kakra mami or say the Lord God Almighty is bringing honorable Ken to the presidency and nothing will change it. That's nana nana say kwashi also watching live from Osu Accra nana say that's papa ye Berima Kojo Akenting or say let Ken be Ken also that's nana ma say Ken no size and I'm sure Douglas Adai entry or say I'm watching live from Israel more fire or hine safo Israel what's your former na say that's Douglas Mababs Cooker or say I'm more than connected also that's Mababs Ama Bonsu TV USA or say no Ken no vote Ama that's Kwabena Gentle or say good evening watching live from Canada Montreal no Ken, no vote. That's it. Samuel Ochre Sapon. Also, our biggest challenge as a problem is not the youth, but job, which is not there, and that's why the Ghanaian youth are calling for Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong. Also, yeah, that's it. Ken Paul Bakwame. Also, bro, Padmo. Agyapong, you are speaking so well done. Yeah, that's it. Answer Wilson also Ken for president 2028. Also, yeah, that's it. Openi Kojo if you say Ken for 2028 get connected. Also, yeah, that's if you the chair papa only major papa abi kunyina. Ofori Jacob was no Ken no vote. Yeah, that's charity. Ababi also Ken all the way. Also, yeah, that's me read the message na bano. I mean call ahumane so. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, have a good evening, Boko there.
Boko Nanzo Kimpoloba.
Madam. And Kimpoloba.
Okay. Me pacho didn't be a case free.
FMOG, me case free.
Oh.
Me call I never line in here.
Aye.
Yeah, me call program na ishana me be do na me monitor you na.
Oh,
okay. Last interview no kaklata partner na some me catch sa communicators ni MP pimpin fo bi mu na omo eta Dr. Baumbi echi contest yenti ni nka se mo mu support obi ye papa no oyo kofo onsuro bibia on only problem so obi support obi then the problem is say on kasa the NTR
o me did not them
misinformation ni ade na omo wa ba so bu ni omo candidate no asam ka omo njai no mo me papa no call no post so mo bi kan dia omo nka dia omo papa na de waya mom
sir
and the waya ma MPP no waya mom in Ghana
sir.
You see sometimes you hear them speaker I say e bi ni analogy papa mai u ba u sabi o ba bontin ebe comment obi kasa na wa hu nua campaign ma John Mahama ena munsi ho kwa so ankoye campaign ho
David.
se MPP campaign for no omo menim de omo pe ena menim chinchina chine won say support to asmate da wo support to say any problem omo ma no kore enya adwuma mo ma no kore enye mo start travel politics e backfire mo amunsem a mo kan e backfire dey dem de enu munsem na be yi hey appeal to delegates yesterday mo season bia any penny you know
sir
now the moment I Ghana say season and time no ay industrialization
sir
so that economy bit bounce back now the add-ons be will be an the account you say o share the be America say the Nekufado a buy no we need with 1 million votes
yeah
amount for the side man but program so at the buy no and resonate with the people in just about 500
sir
that is why they should have learned some lessons there be young call for no it be a program saying let's see what they want but at the end of the day no one you know in a friend saying they buy because what your flag bearer no was preaching didn't resonate with the people in Ghana. It took a Ghana card or say Ghana card away. Also why fly over if I the next meeting also. So it means the people wanted job. If you know the right pen, name for the right person Embra.
Yeah.
No start economy with industrialization. Job. A jumali bua. Trust me. So Udi if anything tax biba they will not see it.
Sir.
Oh, and I also say direct tax no indirect tax.
Yeah.
Indirect tax do everyone is involved.
Yeah.
But direct tax because of the scope you get much money from there. But industrialization will give you that tax.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sani pana ye kanu so ukobo ni dimpe wasi eni behwe no o church enye mebeye on it dey tried and tested it is there for you to see
yeah
ina the message no mumi no kasa that message na anabu ke Agyapong kanu is what resonates with the people the time and season no and then kasa no all can it means that he knows the exact thing to do at the right time.
You know what time it is.
At the bottom of our I know what time it is. It's your said delegate. Some ma ye bro.
Yeah.
Yes, and from Mokono. Ye muntu no mokumaye. Momye so yankomaye ho ne ekimba. Na momye nye ade a bema o man sika. Ye timde boy ho bra. Na copy the back be ya yansa me wanting. But that's it.
Yeah, that's OG. Yeah, that's papa. Also bet me afre 508 304 2825 508 304 2825 ofra e befa na e no atwetwe nkomo we ye solid TV CEO papa ya no on that screen so agent let can be can t-shirt ne saka no ene nansa was ne saka ya no twa picture no de Sunday me Saturday she bia wa worogu ho ene agent let can be can t-shirt enti sa also pe o let can be can t-shirt number the screen so ofra ya e becha kwan obefa so a onsa ebeka 508 304 2825 papaya ona ya boni ni papaya solid TV CEO no on the screen is on ane papaya ane ene papa me show when se upu show when mti let can be can t-shirt na ebi ho why ope bia obetimi afre ehwiase ba bia obia no ofra e be kire ba bia odu sa ebeka no obet sorry betimi afre 508 304 2825 508 304 2825 free na eno entwetwe enkomo ofori Jacob was no Ken no vote that's charity ababio was Ken all the way also that's charity Edward Boahin was no Ken no vote bet my words also that's on maybe was I'm watching you live from Ascendompem straight from the Ascendompem there yeah kwantibu mo na kwa me say my friend on maybe was Dompem for Ken 100% that's Ascend for Ken, that's Papa Edward. I say no Ken, no vote. Bet my words, that's it. Frimpong Evans, say we are for Ken worldwide, justice for all. Ghana first, also, that's it. Ken is our next president. That's Papa. Somewhere affair. No. Frimpong Evans, be say in Ken we trust. That's it. Bernard also say no Ken, no vote again. Also, that's Henry Danko. Also no Ken, no vote. Also, that's it. Clarissa Williams also get connected. Piao, you too. Hey, Clarissa, that's it. Felicia Anderson. Or say Ken is my best candidate. No Ken, no vote. That's it. Or no, I be say Felicia Anderson. Or say Samira Baumia is still shelling the tin. Also here. That's it. Hey, as Charles Donny or say I'm highly connected. Also that's so with me a number na that screen so 508-304-2825. I mean say me menya YouTube messages WhatsApp message sorry. Na making kind adama. Okay, who's your friend Philemon? Philemon say I'm watching live from Castle. Cassidy. Yeah, that's Papa Philemon. We say Joshua so share from Apenkwa. Also yeah that's Joshua. We de wan fani din anka ho okay mpapcho mo fra ya na modimodin aka ho modimodi ka ho a na ye hu se mo nso ba bia mo wo a modimo contribution eba that's papa so betimi de comment aba 508-304-2825 508-304-2825 ofra and also do message ni fa ho a making kind e the amount pepe pese de me yen kofo de. Okay, my reading message we did that. Okay, so bet me a friend 508-304-2825 508-304-2825 friend. Na for drink cheba na make ye baking kan edam. Enche ye be sorry so. Na transfer che enche ye be sorry so. Enti ye sorry so a na me adom achina. Na me adom achina. Ye be san aba. Na ni e de niam bebre aba. The best of the song subscribe to Strong Voice Network channel now. Subscribe my the same for us to inye enhwe. For comment so bra na kinkan emfama. Yentie eye yura asante hene tiawa. Yeba yede aka nyina beto aso.
Yeah, what's our party for no who say yen nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana fo nyina zo adwene ho. Mo nwene Ghana de ho sen de mo pe no party no. Yeah, what's our party for no who say yen nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana fo nyina zo adwene ho. Mo nwene Ghana de ho sen de mo pe no party no. Yeah, what's our party for no who say yen nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana fo nyina zo adwene ho. Mo nwene Ghana de ho sen de mo pe no party no. Yeah, what's our party for no who say yen nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana fo nyina zo
Weye asante hene futu odema MPP for omamfa no. I hope that this time round there ombefa edi ho dwuma pepepe. Your bed 3 minutes na ma sorry program ne so ama yakwaje ahome kakra na nyame adoma china no ye besa aba na abeto so I mean couple of messages about YouTube no. I mean, sorry, so Charles Donny or say I'm highly connected. Yeah, that's Masa or say Ken with trust Masa. Yeah, that's sweet mama or say Ken Afao 2028. Also, yeah, that's Ernest Agyapong or say connected. Also, yeah, that's Georgie Koplo Ama or say Ken is the man to lead the party. Also, yeah, that's I had you bed in BC. Penifo say a kwan wakra aboboano anyway. That's ya transfer 3 hours so easy that's so nya mre ehwe yen now do comment by my king time na mom na be so subscribe ya subscribe ya share ma for so enya bi ehwe na fa comment so ebra all the time no you be king kan edam onu be ma ohini ko visafoni ma babs cooker ya dase abena de da ya dase Kennedy Baiva also ya dase obi bia ma George Nabafo mommy na Evelyn da ko a ohima efia mansa obi sister fia me mami o sister fia yankopon hia obi bre ne Kyla ne Eden onyina yankopon hia afi bra kofi apieje bra bia obi yankopon enka ho production team general Fred general ene Gideon na John Zobo Odame munyina no ichemo once again happy birthday enkoma me boss Mr. Kofi Opombrenya bia obi ano Nankopon inshira enfama me afi menya ofrefo ahoman so okay hello good evening
Good evening, boss.
Pacho bibi aboko de udi ni be yakasa free
Me pacho the family is Dubai.
Eric Yentio
Pacho need to program that we are follow for the show.
Yeah, that's it.
Energy to a bomb pie man is there. And I don't want to make your mind my Kennedy Nicoluna more than Nicoluna the bank that we are next offer you are Volta region whole national.
That's
it. Baby, we don't grandpa. Media Michelle Wanamiga, when you wait a US and no program.
Yeah, Biku.
But Abe and Abe,
Papa, or the Papa Abe.
Papa Abe,
Papa Abe.
Yes, your vampire mark came by Dubai, no. You who a hang can be our honor. And for 1 month, my father said you might be this it could be for Kena for making home.
Mate.
Oh, 2020, or Oba.
Yeah, that's it.
But teachers,
I open t-shirt and be we are number no. We are number no free. Na yencho kwa be fasa Dubai there aje enye obi free Ghana airba na say bit me ship it from Ghana na say bit me ship it every ha ama on saka until the ratio na afre na ya check kwa be fasa on sabeka. Why?
Number ni be anya
Mate. So on number na WhatsApp.
If I can both say WhatsApp.
No problem. Until that's papa eh.
So, that's
bye. So bet me afre 508-304-2825. 508-304-2825. Said I'm kind no. Brad Dennis or Texas. Brad Dennis baby I will be no. Yankopon inshira. My big boy Fifi Uncle Fee or New York. Baby I will be an Uncle Fee on so Yankopon inshira. Mr. Albert Bruby. Ebola or Virginia. Mr. Bruby. Yankopon inshira be brave. James Agyapong Jimmy or Bronx New York on so Yankopon enka masa or Washington DC masa on so Yankopon inshallah afi so Mickey or Virginia Virginia or Maryland mo ba ko Mickey baby a obi a Yankopon inshallah be brave aha na di dwumade no be so na be ma ohini ko visa foni abre nti e ko ne akodi ahome kakra what obese ibesa ko agima otase ibesa ko agima enti no yakodi ahome kakra nyame adomachina anopa ebesa Asia Strong Voice Network nemo bebesero bebre so subscribe ya subscribe mnai why subscribe my na share ma afoforo so enya bi enhwe una be ma ohini ka ofisa fo ye de na ampedu ene anwomtofo na e ona wo kan ehwe mo mbo nwoma no edomo nwom no ena etwato yakramo
Agyapong yanshawa
Anyway, I said that to Ashe, when the Munamfo Kennedy or here at Agyapong. I a friend of Pomprekum and Munam. One a papaye, Nahumobro, Tima, Abadaye, and any Yuma, and Shimuni. A Pomprekum, Ghana to 4 hours.
Training brother, who boy, and Yamagina Mecca. Dear Chopron, no comfort, morning quagian, and no one send a make you. Every day is like your son. I think more, a regular water than more brochure. Nanya patenting, cause I would on your coaching, we see you. But come to me, oh, by remember the dear. Saran as you come to me, oh, by your baby, turn me. And bring me that Jano, oh, by your from into my me, you wanna so, oh, by your baby, could you. Me Ariana Zoo, oh, best from you. Nebra me, Devias, and also, oh, baby. I dare you, Super Hawaii. I come pray for Shira Dawson. I dare you, Super Hawaii. I come pray for Shira Dawson. Yankada was here. I come pray for Shira Dawson. Grandfather was here. I come pray for Shira Dawson. My brother was here. I come pray for Shira Dawson. Olivier was here. I come pray for Shira Dawson. Take man that was you, and son, I will. Sarah Sumeji Walaka. Onusu da wasio ansana wo I come break way baby grant meso me da wasio me da wasio mo bodondo me di aga wase ebe ikane Papa Yeti, Diwagro,